Come on in and welcome. It's the Ice Guys live Betcast, powered by Boston Hemp Inc. Join Ian Cameron, Alex B. Smith, and a vast rotation of guests throughout the night as they live bet all the action in the National Hockey League, shift by shift, goal by goal. So sit back, grab a beverage, and cash along with the Ice Guys. Here's Ian and Alex B.
Welcome to another sorry, my bad. It's an Ice Guys live betcast. It's free. It's open to everybody. We allowed the inmates in here tonight. No, I'm kidding. We love our non-Patreon members too. We're glad you're with us. Monday, June 9th, and Game 3 of the Stanley Cup Final is upon us, and it's an all-time great Stanley Cup Final if it ended after 2 games. I'll tell you that right now. That is how good the first 2 games were. I don't know what these teams could possibly bring us for an encore, but I don't know how you can top the first 2 games, but they'll try. And we got Game 3 tonight with the series tied at 1 as the scene shifts to Sunrise and Amarant Bank Arena. Ian Cameron, the birthday boy, Alex B. Smith in the house, and Addison already on the Betcast here, ready to rock. Alex, first of all, from I'm sure me and everyone listening and watching the show, I'm sure you've gotten tons of birthday congratulations and happy birthday well wishes the last 48 hours, but I hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was a fantastic evening yesterday. So I turned 36 and just went out and just kind of kept it low key. Went long into the evening, of course, but a fun night nonetheless. And yeah, thank you to everybody on Facebook, on Twitter. People DM'd me, texted me, emailed me, everything. So it was a really nice birthday.
We got Mr. and another one, DJ Khaled, getting the place revved up there at Amarant Bank Arena for Game 3 of the Stanley Cup Final. Al, obviously you weren't on the show today. We let you get some overtime in and get recovered and recuperated after the big birthday Sunday. So talk about you didn't bet anything pregame, but talk about the approach you're going to take here for Game 3.
So I want to watch this game in the first 5 minutes and just kind of see where the pace goes. Obviously, it's been a breakneck pace in games 1 and 2. And I automatically kind of felt like Game 3, regardless of what happened in the first 2 games, would be a lower, slower pace. But I just couldn't bring myself, even with $1.20 at under 6.5, I couldn't bring myself to make that bet. We were saying in the chat earlier today. So I'm leaning toward under. I could see this maybe being a slower start and a slower pace than what we've seen in the first couple of games. And I just kind of go with the flow on that. Like I said, if we're seeing where it's looking breakneck like it was Game 1, Game 2, we'll jump into the first period over. But maybe this may be one of those games where if we do look for goals early, we may be coming back with a full game under. Moving forward. So that's my standard approach for right now. Nothing on the side. Of course, you guys know I have Florida futures. So I'm kind of rolling with that. But this, I still see zigzag happening in this next 2 games. If Edmonton wins tonight, I'd more than likely be looking for Florida and vice versa. So that's just kind of the approach. Play things out live, and then this is just more of a setup for what I'm looking to do in Game 4.
All right, good stuff. I agree. This is a tricky game for me. I mean, on Edmonton is the best bet on the show today. Just going with the zigzag, and the thought being, well, they're a good road team now. They're 6-1 in their last 7 road playoff games. They closed out series on the road against Vegas and Dallas. They're certainly capable of winning on the road. It's been a loser bounces back series so far, albeit just the one example of it. But so I like Edmonton. I took Edmonton tonight, and the thought process is if they lose tonight, Florida wins Game 3, I'll come right back and bet Edmonton again in Game 4, because I do think Edmonton's going to get a split out of Florida, just like Edmonton or Florida got a split in Edmonton in the first 2 games. John Matt, look, there's a lot of people loving the unders tonight. It feels in the pit of my stomach like an under spot, I'll be honest. First period under, like it really slows down. There's a lot of numbers that bear out that Edmonton road games are lower scoring on average goals per game. Florida home games in the playoffs are lower scoring goals per game. So I get it. I'm waiting to see what the pace is early, because I kind of want to think goals early at least, and then it slows down. Or maybe it's going to be slow right out of the gate. That's why I want to wait and see and what we get here off the opening puck drop. Addison, welcome in. Talk about what you bet.
Hey, what's up, guys? First of all, I have no idea what DJ Khaled said. Like, I don't know a single word. Second,
I think that goes for all of us, yeah.
The World War II vet on the ice is pretty fucking awesome.
Yes.
That's good. I like that they do that stuff.
Third, I don't know. I've got a myriad of bets. Pretty much any block shot that you see will be good for me. I don't know. I'd say like my best bet was the Wallman point. So Wallman to get a point.
Right.
My best bet.
Jake Wallman, I like the way he's played here for the Edmonton Oilers here in these playoffs. I got to admit, he's definitely played solid, probably better than I anticipated. So it'll be interesting to see, if that level of play continues for them.
He's got a point in 4 straight. So we'll see.
For him.
But hey, I'm actually going to hop off. I might come in during intermissions. Perhaps This is my cameo, but have a good first period.
All right, there you go,
awesome.
Addison. Cameo, in and out. He's got in and out throughout the night as Addison. We've come to learn that during the Betcasts past. Good stuff. I know there's some people that have requested the link. I think our buddy from originally from Kentucky, big hockey fan with his little boy, big Predators fan, and we've seen them on the Carson is his son's name, and Shamrock, they might be on in a little bit. Great, it'll be great to see them a little bit.
Absolutely.
We got our buddy Goose is going to plant on the radar. Dre is going to be on. We've seen him on a bunch of our Betcasts in the past. Landon might be swinging through, no doubt. I doubt we see our boys, the Robinsons. They're just having a fiesta right now, a family vacation there in Greece right now. And plus, it's, what is it, like 3 a.m. there right now? So just a little bit of a different time difference there but we hope Maddie and Ryan Robinson are doing well, enjoying their vacation there in Greece. And we have puck drop with game 1 underway here between the Panthers and the Oilers in game 3. And again, interesting to see what kind of pace we get to start. Right now, Edmonton, holy shit, with a really good chance right off the hop. But Bobrovsky the save, and we get a stoppage. So there you go, right off the hop, a pretty good scoring chance for the Edmonton Oilers.
Yeah, that's obviously the MO. They got to play with the same thing we saw from Florida. In their 2 games, come out with energy, take the air out of the building. They know how to play road hockey just like Florida. So it'll be interesting to see what, like I said, what this pace looks like so far. But so far, it's been hot and heated like we've seen in the first couple of games.
Yeah. I'm not stupid, John. I know what I've done, betting a lot of player props in a game that feels it could finally be lower scoring. But small bets, though. You're right. Very reduced units. So there you go. Like that, I was much heavier unit size wise on player props and goal props, assist props, and point props in the first 2 games than tonight. I truly do fear the 2-1, 3-1, 3-2 game tonight. But like I said, interesting. You know what I might do? I might just get this in right now, the 0-0 sprinkle in the first period right now, just as a way to just kind of offset things. And it's a great price. It is like plus 425 or so.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So we'll see how that plays out. But like I said, and just as a my screen locked just before I was about to punch that in. Or my betting app locked. So let's see what comes of this here. Did something happen? Yes, indeed. Wow. Something did happen. Brad Marchand cannot be stopped. You can only you can't stop him. You can only contain him. Wow. A loose puck. I don't think anybody for Edmonton saw it or detected where it was until it was too late because Brad Marchand found it.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Yeah. It just bounced and then it was caught in some skates. Everyone that's a tough moment there for Edmonton. Everyone caught standing still.
That's a perfect execution of a chaos play.
Chaos goal. That's a Florida type of goal.
That is fantastic.
Yeah. Wow. Brad Marchand and a 1-0 Florida lead in the first minute and already putting a seed of doubt in all those under folks in the early going. Although my goodness, serious seed of doubt. Gosh, I was looking maybe if the pace was there to look at both teams decide, which I still might do. I'm either going to bet. Oh, it doesn't matter now because Florida scored, but I was targeting Edmonton first period goal.
There you go. Might as well grab it by way of BTTS.
Yeah, now we can just do BTTS, although I'm not doing it now at minus 145. Let me see if there's a difference with BTTS and Edmonton first period goal. Some of these books sometimes price is different on shit that's you're basically betting the same damn
Same
thing.
thing. That's all right. Yep.
The price is different, so be careful with this.
Yep.
Let's see what Edmonton goal is in the first period. Okay, that's mine. A good job, Bet365. It's minus 145 on both.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So being fair. Yeah.
Wow. Couldn't even get out of the first minute with a goal being scored. My goodness. Florida almost with an odd man rush. Almost got in on a Skinner alone again there, but broken up in the nick of time. Yeah, Edmonton just got to breathe, boys, breathe.
Yeah.
And now this pace is ramping up again. Here we go, man. Jeez.
So much for low and slow during the Stanley Cup, huh? The final, at least.
Yeah, well, and all the trends said Edmonton on the road, their games are lower scoring, and Florida at home in the playoffs, their games have been lower scoring. Florida's been higher scoring team in the playoffs on the road, and Edmonton's been a higher scoring team at home, and that's why people thought now with the venue kind of switching, it was going to play out a little bit differently. But boy, oh boy, one goal already and almost another, and again, they're going up and down here again these last couple of shifts. We got Dre in the house. What's up?
Hey.
Good to see you again.
Hey, how's it going? How are you guys?
Good. I know.
Good.
Geez, you thought I'm going to join in and not miss much, and there's already a goal that's been scored.
I know. I was actually watching YouTube on my other PC. Saw you guys started and turned it off and went to stream and then went right back. I was like, damn, it's 1-0. I missed it. Must have missed it within like that minute or two. Crazy.
Yeah, that's all it takes is just that first minute. And we've had a lot of early goals in this series. And once again, we see one here with Florida getting on the board early. And they've certainly been hounding Edmonton in the Edmonton defensive zone here in the first 2-3 minutes. So this is not the way you wanted to get this game going here on the road if you're the Edmonton Oilers. Perlo, what's up, my friend?
Hey.
Of course, Perlo was on. Great show today. Oscar, it was probably his last appearance of the season on the show, but we thank Oscar Froberg. He did a great job. Him and Perlo had a lot of the same looks and betting opinions on the game tonight, and a great debut for Jack Olmstead as well, who's been good buddies with both Quinn Hughes and Josh Norris, of course, playing in the show right now. So nice. He did a great job. He actually might be joining us late, possibly if he's home in time for the third period of the Betcast tonight, Jack. Okay. So we'll might be seeing him a bit later. But Perla, what can you say? I mean, you're joining us now, and there's already been a goal scored. Everybody trying to get to say that it's going to be a low, and maybe it is. Maybe now it'll settle down, and we'll get some scoreless hockey now after this first Florida goal. But boy, oh boy, that's a jolt for anyone trusting an under here tonight.
I didn't get in early enough. I wanted to bet the under on the first goal. I honestly couldn't find my remote. That's why I'm late. But I wanted to bet the under after the first goal. But I got both teams to scoring over here, so it's looking good so far.
Yeah, you did get in on the first period looks that have been cashing all series. Both teams to score, goal in the first 10, and the
goal in the first 10. I got that. Thanks for
first
reminding
period
me.
over 1.5. Yeah, no question. So very interesting to see now if, like I said, I am targeting Edmonton goal in the first period, but like I said, we're going to wait, see. We have a penalty here to Florida. Well, we're not going to get a good price on it now. What's that first period team total now for it? Minus 150.
Edmonton to score next goal.
Edmonton next goal is hopefully that's a little bit better. Oh, they're minus 175 with that. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, all right. Yeah.
I just want the next goal for both teams to score, but I don't because I want Florida to win. You know how it is when you're a volume better.
Wait, the Oilers just scored next minus 150 at MGM.
Well, that's a little bit better, a little more digestible.
I think you can get the same price for Oilers to score a goal in the period, though, right? Oh no, you said it was minus 180. Okay.
Yeah, but no, that's why. But see, I was just saying this next goal in general. So it may not be even if there's not another goal in the period. You know, because certainly
I just realized with that Florida goal, you guys, and I'd sprinkled on it tonight after what I saw the last game. The plus 650 Lundell, Kuhlman, Lusterine, and Marchand goal point stack.
Oh, nice.
Plus 650 nice. Marchand from Kuhlman, Lusterine, and Lundell on that goal.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Good hit.
That's an automatic.
Yeah, I should have. Yeah, I should have went for 2 points maybe on all three of them.
Yeah.
That's nice.
But that's good to get that so quickly, the first goal.
Yeah.
I said, I'm not passing up that price because I know the price has been in that range constantly for them all to get a point in that plus 650 range. And sure enough, they all factor in on that first Florida goal. What a line they've been. It's one of the, you know what? This line is reminiscent of that Anaheim third line from 2000 and what was it, 7? When they won the Stanley Cup and beat Ottawa. They had Sammy Paulson and
Marchment? No, Marchand?
was
No,
that
what's
Andy
it?
McDonald or something? I'm trying to think who that 2007
McDonald.
Anaheim Ducks third line was. Yep. And they
It
were
was
just
Marchand, wasn't it? Marchand. Used to be was on
no,
the
not
kid
Todd
line.
Marchand. That's a little bit after that, but it was Sammy Paulson. But it was a shutdown line that could score too. Very much like Lundell, Lusterinen, and Marchand have been for the Panthers. Yeah, that's going to drive me nuts. Sammy Paulson's the only one I definitely remember being on that line off the top of my head.
Wait, what
They were
team?
just talk-
The 2007 Anaheim team, the one that had Solani, Perry, Chris Pronger on it, Scott Niedermeyer.
Yeah. So Sammy Paulson's line, would that have had shit. Oh yeah, I'll look
Holy
that up,
fuck, what a chance for Edmonton. Oh my God. 2 unbelievable chances,
Wow.
couldn't bury it. Oh my gosh.
Oh, what a shot.
And then Bouchard had all day to rip it on net, and I think it hit someone. That's it. Travis Moen, Sammy Paulson, Rob Niedermeyer. That's
Travis
the line.
Moen.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, right.
Travis
Moen,
Moen, I
former-
remember him.
Former
Yeah.
Hawk.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just gonna say,
Marchand
that's a
was
former
on that
Hawk.
team, Perlo. You were right, Perlo.
I'm talking about a playoff third
Marchand
line.
was on
terrific.
that team, right?
He was on
I
the
thought
team,
he
though.
was
Yep.
on that line.
Yep. Yeah, good
I
call.
thought he was on that line. Yeah.
Good call.
Yeah.
That was the only cup. I think that's how he ended his career, if I'm not mistaken. Right?
Marchand?
Yeah, he ended his career in Anaheim.
Yeah.
He joined that year, and he stuck around. That he wrapped up his career there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only reason why I remember that well, besides the fact that I know way more than a human should know about shit like that.
Oh, what a
And
stop
his
on a redirection there.
second is
By
because he was an
Robson.
Oiler and he was on the kid line with
Right.
Murphy.
I was gonna say, yeah.
And Murphy, Marchand, and who was the other one on that line?
Well, power play almost over for Edmonton, but now it is
Yeah.
over. They just took a penalty. I think Kane, yeah.
For it being a finals, it's been a really good game for shots on goal. I mean, a really good series for shots on goal.
Yeah.
Given how the rest of the
I
series,
was
the
going to
rest of
take
the
Oilers' first
went.
5 shots, and I didn't. But, oh, well, it's all right. Normally, you'd have to
Kane
step
looks
for
pissed.
losing gaming and all that. Murphy, Marchand, and who's the other one? Oh, Graves. Murphy, Marchand, and Graves. That's who it was.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was a deep team.
Yeah. Bob's looking pretty good.
I took his saves.
That was a lot of people were on that, and I had my finger on it, but I had a lot of bets.
So 4-on-4 right now.
I was just afraid that Florida was going to shut things down in the second.
Yeah.
If they're up.
It definitely been doing it in the second period.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't know the balls to take Oilers team total under.
Up, who's here? Oh, there he is. We've been waiting on this guy. There he is.
Hey,
What's up,
how y'all
Bruce?
doing? I wanted to do a quick check-in. Me and the wife are at 3 Days Grace and Bull Beat tonight in Calgary. So,
Oh shit!
But,
Concert night.
yeah.
3 Days Grace. Wow.
tell you what. Here you go. You can have a bird's eye view of our seats here for a second.
All right. Oh, nice.
Nice.
All right.
So there we go. This is date night for me and the wife, and I wanted to check in and say hi to everybody and enjoy your summer because I know this is the last one. And this is the first chance I've had to get in with you guys in a while. So I wanted to say hi and have a happy summer, everybody.
Well, Goose, that's just an awesome gesture, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate you checking in, man. You're a lifeblood of the show. Look at that.
And there we go.
Love that t-shirt. Love the shirt. That is super cool.
Rocking the Killer Iron Maiden shirt.
Yeah.
So what's the score in the game? Because I don't have it on.
1-0.
I had Florida.
Right now. Yep.
I had Florida to be up a goal in the first. I did the Ian Cameron bet. I took Edmonton plus 2.5, Florida plus 1.5, under 7.5, and I got that at plus 650.
All right.
So
drinking that low-scoring Kool-Aid. Everybody's saying it's going to Florida now. Things are going to get lower scoring. Yeah.
There we go. There's our view for the night.
Right.
All right.
That's nice.
Oh, nice. Well, man, let's enjoy that concert. I remember 3 days straight.
Will do, guys. Will do. Everybody, have a great summer. We'll see you next September, October. And for everybody in Ontario, I'll try and get in touch with you when we come east in October. So for now, cheers, peace out, enjoy. Yeah, baby.
All right,
Good
Goose,
seeing you,
thank
man.
Appreciate
Take it
my
easy.
friend. Take care. Enjoy the concert.
Will do. Take care, guys.
See you, my friend.
We'll
How
see
about
you.
that?
3 days grace.
That's awesome.
Why don't
Yeah.
you give us a bon voyage and a fair. This is our last free betcast of the year. So from that standpoint, there you have it. We
How
are
did
definitely
Florida
going
not
to,
score there?
yeah.
Holy crap.
Florida just had a great chance right
Got
now.
Bennett?
No doubt.
Man.
Yeah.
We need Bennett over 1.5 points.
Yeah, absolutely. It's
Looks like Bouchard's got 4 shots already. So if he
4?
took his over,
I got him over
2
the
for sure. He's got 4 already.
yeah,
Holy mackerel.
I had a 2 unit on his 3. I
He
should have
does. He
took
has
it for
4
more.
freaking shots on goal. Wow.
I took him over shots too, yeah.
That's great.
I did too. I'm just shocked that it's just shocked that
That's
he's.
weird because they have
Yeah,
I had over 2. I actually did bet that. I mentioned that on the show. Like he's got 8 and 7 in the first 2 games at 2.5 with no adjust. If they don't adjust that off 2,
I was gonna say we're
for
better
game
off
4,
checking it in about 3 minutes.
Yeah, there's something wrong if they don't adjust that. Yeah,
nothing wrong. Just keep doing it. The thing is, he's never did that. He wasn't doing that in the regular season all that much, but in the playoffs, yeah, they've been bombing. He's been bombing.
4 shots already. Holy mackerel!
Yeah, I mean, you
Yeah,
look
great
like
job, Aaron. I should have went for the ladder on that.
Last 3 games, 3 or 4 games.
That's just a dummy move on my part, not laddering it, because you saw that he had 8 and 7 in the first 2 games, and he's got 4 already. I only did the straight standard 2.5. Could you imagine if they line that at 2.5 again in game 4? Like at that point, you got to think, how stupid can you be if you're an odds maker? I know this is hockey. You don't pay attention. You're not on top of things as much. But
Yeah,
how
I
dumb
should have
do you have to
straightened
be
his
not
4
adjust
to
it?
his
Yeah.
3-2. But I put a 4, but I put it in like a long shot parlay.
Yeah.
He's the only defenseman that has a shot.
Yeah. It's been crazy pace and scrambly already, to be honest.
Corey Perry over shots for 3 units already hit.
Nice.
Yeah,
shit.
that was my
Good
best
stuff.
bet on the show too. That was one of my best
Nice.
bets on the show. Yeah. Well, assuming it holds, we'll
Yeah.
see. But
Boy, oh boy, we've had lots going on. Lots on the Betcast going on. Lots of stuff going on during the game. Penalty to Edmonton again. Kane again.
Shocker.
Perry hit. Yeah, Rich. Perry hit. Yay.
Wow, back to the box after just getting out a minute ago.
Premium Pearl. Yeah. No, I never thought of that. Premium Pearl. Yeah.
I don't know Bouchard's live. I should probably look right now, but Bouchard's live shot on goal prop for the second period on FanDuel might be a good look.
Yeah, that's just
Yeah, second period
Plus
shots. Why
plus
not?
260 to get 2 or more shots on goal, and
should-
the second period, and then
Yeah, you
it's
should-
plus 850 for 3 or more shots.
I'll put a little.
Two's
bit on
definitely a
two.
good look.
Why not?
I think
I'll put a quarter unit on 2 and just a pizza bet on 3. Why not?
Or you parlay it with a McDavid 1.
take Bouchard and McDavid 1 each, 192 and 270. You put them together, it's plus 103. That's what I'm doing. Yeah.
Yep.
Evan Bouchard and Connor McDavid each get a shot in the second period, plus 103 as a parlay on FanDuel.
Yeah, McDavid overshots is going to hit too. Oh, that's cool.
Yep. Wow.
Yeah.
Who's Florida have? Marchand, I got Marchand for 1. Bennett for a parlay. Need Lundell to pick it up a bit.
I might even be interested in taking them for both for 2. Just get if they're still down going into the second period, they're definitely going to be shooting.
Oh yeah, you can ladder the parlay 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
Let's see. I'll make it up right here. 2 shots on goal parlay McDavid Bouchard in the second period plus 672. And if you want to do the parlay with 3 shots each, that's gonna be real nice. How about plus 5,557?
Damn.
So a little 55 to 1 action right there. Yeah.
Where are you getting that on FanDuel?
Yeah.
FanDuel?
Those are all of you combine those at FanDuel right now. And they hear us talking, so the numbers have moved.
Might even be good to maybe parlay it with a McDavid point in the second period.
Yeah.
If they're down.
Yeah.
This is a big moment early for both of these teams. Florida, you could really start to seize a little extra control if you go up 2. And if you're Edmonton, you kill this off. I'm definitely going to be looking. Well, this is going to be the moment where I take Edmonton to score in the first period, or both teams, whatever the case. Let me just see here. Yeah, see both teams to score first. See it differed for like 2 seconds. I just looked at my live betting on app on 365. For 2 seconds, Edmonton goal in the first period was plus 130, and both teams to score first period was plus 135. Just for 2 seconds, and then they both became the same price again. You went for the 2 points, huh? Each shit, man. I considered it. I said, let's not get greedy. It's already good enough plus 650 for each of them to get a point. But boy, it's very possible. There's a lot of game left. I think Edmonton looking like they might get themselves a clear here. All right, plus 160. I'm locking it in. Edmonton first period goal. Both teams to score first period. Whatever you want to. It's the same thing, but either one, plus 160. First period goal, Edmonton. Both teams to score first period. And I did not bet Edmonton to score a goal in the first period because we've talked about that angle all throughout the playoffs, off a loss, how good it's been to bet the team that lost the previous game to score a goal in the first period. I didn't bet it pregame tonight at minus 160. I said, I'm going to wait. Wow. I think too many men on Edmonton. It's going to be another Florida power play. They're third in a row here. Yep.
They're only going to be able to take it for so long.
Yep.
Well, Florida's catching up on shots, but
Another big penalty kill. How many times can the penalty kill come through here for the Edmonton Oilers? That's the kind of dumb penalty that you pay the price for, John Massey. That is true. These are the ones that kill you. You kill the ones that are just, like the cross checks or the stick infractions. But then the real dumb stuff, mental blunders, like too many men or over the glass, delay a game. Those are the ones I find that the other.
Is that what it was? Over the glass?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't want to be, Florida's power play hasn't been the greatest.
It is not. That's the funny part. You're right. What is this? Skinner and who is staring each other down there? Is that the backup goalie? Is that Vanacek? I think so. Yep. That's weird. Or they had a chat or a stare down, Skinner and Vanacek before the game. I don't know. It's a little bizarre. Second straight power play, I should say, for Florida.
It's probably Vanacek saying you wouldn't even make the top. You'd be still in the minors if you were on this team.
Yeah.
That's probably what Vanacek would say.
I can't believe the damn line stack for Marchand's line cashed already. I just didn't expect it to be that friggin' quick. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, still a good price. If you missed it, I'm on it at plus 160. I could have waited, gotten a better price, but we're in. It's a good enough price. I'm happy with it. I was just looking for plus money on it.
Mitch and Tails, your NHL night is done. Oh, you took that. Good. That's good. Yeah, you took
Vanacek can take his ass back to San Jose. There's a trip. There's a Florida penalty. That's going to wipe out the power play.
Florida's been doing that a lot, it seems. Killing their own power plays and shit.
Yeah.
I feel like I've watched an absurd amount of 4-on-4 in these first 3 games.
Yeah, Perry over shots. There we go, Dominic. Yeah. That's an easy one so far, too.
Yeah,
Furlough like that.
His night is done, he said. That's good. Yeah, mine too. Not really. I got lots of bets, but as long as that one hits, I'm good for it.
Brad Marchand is just now down to plus 900 in the Conn Smythe market. Live Conn Smythe trophy betting at Bet365. Live as the games are going on. Yeah.
Alex, you're on mute.
Yeah.
There we go. Sorry. He was as high as 25-1.
Yeah.
This morning, and now 9-1.
That's Ekblad again. Ekblad's taken some really bad penalties. I think that's I want to say the third time he's killed their power play by taking a penalty. I don't know what the penalty was.
Good save, Skinner there. That was a big one on with being 4-on-4 right now. Yep. There we go. I think Alex is back.
It's the last thing Florida wants us to play any kind of outmanned situation against you.
Yeah. Oh, McDavid with a good shot block there. Yeah, 4-on-4 actually. Florida's had the better of the play here and chances. Yeah. Oh wow, Draisaitl. Oh. Magnifico with the back check there and the defensive play. Another Bouchard shot. He ripped it. And so hard the shot that Bobrovsky made the glove save and it fell out of his glove. Yeah.
You need to save some of those for the second period.
Yeah. Yeah, there's got to be an adjustment on his shot props after tonight. If there's not, people are going to start taking the books to the cleaners over it.
Yeah, he's going to have over 20 attempts in this game.
He is on pace for it, absolutely. Like upwards of double-digit attempts.
It's so weird he's getting like it just wasn't like this in the regular season. But they're using him a lot in the playoffs, that's for sure.
Live total is down to 5.5, by the way. Yep.
5.5.
Yep.
I'm not betting any totals till the second.
Yeah.
That's.
Well, it was a partial power play for Edmonton. How many seconds did they have? Like about 40 after the 4-on-4. Yep. There it is. Yep. 5 shots plus 400. First period cash for Aaron and anyone that took Bouchard 5 shots. Yep.
I guess that does get confusing when I say home or back home.
Yeah.
Someone in the chat. Back home is Chicago. Home is Minnesota. So
Yeah. You're back in St. Paul.
Evander Kane with a chance. Oh, man, I think he missed the net. Or Bobrovsky got a piece of it, but either way. And
so in games 1 and 2, Bouchard had 3 shots on goal in the second period on 4 attempts.
Yeah. Someone's out to lunch if that shot on goal prop for Bouchard is still 2.5 in game 4. Like finally, it wasn't plus 130 or plus 140. Like tonight, it would have the price got adjusted to like plus 110. But now,
I think it closed negative.
It did.
I got it at 105 last night,
yeah,
plus 105.
Even money.
It
it flipped to that. Now we're at the point where enough's enough. Now you got to move it to 3.5. Not even 2.5 with juice. You got to move it to 3.5 after what we've seen, at least. I mean, 8-7, and he's got 5 already tonight.
Yeah, I'm pissed I only put 2 units on it.
Tkachuk is definitely not 100%, Aaron. There's no doubt. There's no question about it. I don't think he's like from that initial injury that kept him out second half of the season, and he's obviously came back from it. I think he's still not 100% from that. But he's battling through it because you'd expect nothing else from him. There he is. He's still in the chat too, Goose, from the concert. That's a good one there, Goose, that you were at 3 Days Grace. 3 Days Grace is a solid group here.
And Volbeat opening. That's a great combo.
Yeah.
I've seen Volbeat live. I would love to see 3 Days Grace live.
Yeah. That's a good twin bill, Goose. You're going to enjoy it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if they adjust Marchand's line after today's game too. He's got 2. He's been averaging 3. His line's been at 1.5.
Yep.
Juiced 1.5. So you would think it's going to move to 2. He's already got 2.
Yep. All right, we got 5.5 minutes or so left in the period, which means 5.5 minutes or so for Edmonton to get on the board here. Another fucking penalty. God almighty. Is this every penalty has been warranted so far, or the ref's just calling every little thing? How is there this many penalties? There's been nothing at 5-on-5. Now the Oilers are getting a power play. Well, here's their chance again.
Yeah, they got to do something.
Yeah, everyone's cashed already. It's a matter of, is he going to cash all the ladders? Yep.
Yeah, I think FanDuel usually lets you take it up to about 7 or 8 is usually what their max is.
Yeah. Oh, he's going to, I think at this point, it's a high likelihood he's going to get the max as far as shots on goal tonight.
Yeah.
I just saw the Wallflowers in Fort Wayne.
I remember them from the 90s.
Oh yeah, okay.
That was it. I love that. If you have a chance, if you ever see it laying around, because it wouldn't cost too much probably now. It's a really great album. The whole album is good.
Yep.
Yeah. And they just happen to be in Jacob
Bob
Dylan
Dylan's nephew in that band, right?
Is it
He's a
his
singer?
nephew?
Yeah,
or
I didn't
his
know
son?
that. Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
Is it his son
Good
or is
lineage.
his nephew?
I thought it was his nephew.
Could be. I didn't know. I honestly thought it was his son all the time, but I never really checked out how they were related.
Jacob Dylan. So yeah, okay, it's his son.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Good writer like his dad, but he doesn't like the spotlight all that much, so he doesn't do a lot of promoting of himself or anything. He just cruise around.
Right.
I'm sure he's doing all right.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Did they
Great-
ever have?
great
I
no
think they were
time.
a one-hit band. They had that song "One Headlight." That was it. They were one-hit
That was
wonder.
the only real big song that they
Yeah.
had. Yeah.
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 That was their hit. You're right. That one. Yeah.
But it was
From the-
funny that, and the main reason I think was because that whole album is fantastic. Is he stopped doing interviews and everything about halfway, like he just
Yeah.
didn't like doing any of it. He's not a social person. So.
Wow, what a stick play there. Fantastic.
Bonus points if anyone can guess the film in which that song was on the soundtrack.
I'm not a big movie guy, but
The lyric is a lyric in the song that references the movie title, ironically.
the movie title
It-
is
And
it's
is in the
song or
movie title is
relates
in the
to
song.
title?
It's in the lyrics of One Headlight.
Oh, okay. Really?
Good kill by Florida, but they did have good chances. Edmonton just couldn't
Yeah.
settle for them. Yep.
Both penalty kills have been solid.
Now you got me singing the song.
With one headlight. I remember that song. Oh yeah. Now I worry the ship has sailed on our chance for Edmonton. to get
I
first
think I
period.
remember this being a movie. Would it be Cemetery Trees?
No. That's a
No?
good guess though, but no.
Because I love that. Like that was such a cool lyric of the song. I thought maybe that
Yeah.
was it. Okay. Is it in the chorus or is it in the like?
No,
the
it would be in the beginning of the second verse, if I'm not
Oh, that's
mistaken.
helping me out a lot then.
And I'm going to off the top of my head. I'm looking it up to make sure exactly where it is in the song, but I know it's in the song.
Florida power play. Yeah. Goalie interference now to Arvidsson. Yep.
How many penalties is that?
So no, it's not the second
4,
verse.
5.
Independence Day.
There you go.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep. That song was already big, and they needed another song for the soundtrack. And I guess because they figured, well, it mentions Independence Day, and they threw it, and it ended up being one of the back end songs on the soundtrack. So a little fun music fact.
Did you see Gary
going
Bettman
like-
in the TNT segment in the pregame rocking the sneakers? Look at that. Casual commish all of a sudden. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Let me guess there. What brand sneakers were they?
They were classic white sneakers there. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I didn't see specifically what. But yeah, white sneakers. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Well, no, I was thinking. I was like, oh, if it had been the old Adidas deal, still he would have been wearing some Adidas, most likely. But
Yeah.
I don't think Fanatics make shoes yet.
No.
You mentioned Paulson there, and he was part of a trade for the guy that was on Jimmy's show today, Jimmy and show, Raymond Bork.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Carter Verhage.
Oh,
Oh.
sweet. Over 1.5. I got it.
Short
First
side,
one.
high, good shot, but it looked like it might have been a little bit short side on Skinner there. But 2-0 power play goal Panthers.
Yeah.
Did Bennett finally get a point?
Did
First
Bennett get a
period
point?
over
Bennett
cashes.
got a point. No, he didn't.
I mean, Barkov. Did Barkov get a point? He hasn't
I mean,
got a point right in this series.
This could be, and I mentioned how that top line might get going. I think Verhaeghe and Barkov got a point on that.
Yeah.
Oscar and I need Bennett to get a point.
Yep. Well, you got them over 1.5 points for your
For
bargain
Bennett,
bin, both of them.
yeah.
Yep. For Bennett. Yep. 2-0 Panthers. Yeah, Schmidt could have gotten that second assist. By the way, Rich, congratulations, Abbotsford Canucks to the Calder Cup
Oh,
final.
yeah?
Yeah.
Western
Schmidt got an
Conference
assist
champs.
too. You had
Yep.
that too, Rich? I did too. Schmidt to get an assist. Sweet.
There we go. Schmidt assist.
Yeah. Plus
Yeah, he's been
200.
playing more lately, and that's something
No.
to keep an eye on. Ice time boost for the old veteran
Plus
lately.
260. I was hoping it
Schmidt.
was still plus 300 because I was going to best bet that. But
Rodriguez got the other assist, so there you go.
there you
They
go.
also
Nick
had him for a
Rodriguez
point
there.
in the remainder of the series at plus
Just,
22.
just so you know, Schmidt's had 3 power play points in the last 4 games too.
Oh,
Yep.
wow. Okay.
Yeah. Adding more to my under 6.5.
Yeah, I
think
think I
it-
might. I think I might start looking at the unders too. Yeah, I can just wait and try and grab a 120 again.
No Barkov point. They gave it to Schmidt and to
Yeah,
Schmidt and
Rodriguez.
Rodriguez.
Yep.
Oh shit! Oh, well, at least I got Schmidt. Anyways. I thought
Yeah,
that-
take the Schmidt one now because he may not get another point. You know what I'm saying? You're still in good shape with Bennett getting a point in this
Yep.
game. So
But next
Yeah.
goal is big. We know when at Florida,
Oh, of
3-goal
course.
lead is very, very, you know what they'll be like when they get a 3-goal lead. Tough as fuck to come back on them. When we've seen them at home put the clamps down on Tampa and Toronto in the first 2 rounds. Not so much Carolina. No, the one game they did, and then of course
Yeah.
the game 4 they lost at home to Carolina. But they're capable of it. Once they get up 2 or 3 on you, it's tough.
I got Florida over 3 and 3.5 laddered.
okay.
Three I mentioned on the show, but I ended up picking the 3.5 too.
Now Edmonton next goal, depending on how they start the second, I'm interested, but we're gonna have to wait and see. Price is good.
Would you go
Plus 110.
Edmonton next goal or Edmonton first goal second period? I would lean more toward first goal second period because
Yeah.
I think the adjustments will be made. I could see Edmonton coming out and getting the first goal.
Yeah, I could, and they need it. They know they can't go
Yeah.
down 3-0.
Yeah.
They can't. Not
Yeah.
with this team. This team doesn't blow 3-0 leads. Not that I can remember. When's the last time they've blown a 3-0 lead off the top of my
It's
head?
been a
I
while.
don't even- Can't even remember when. They know they got to get the next one. They're not stupid. This team and this goalie, it's hard down 3-0. So you got your
Hell yeah.
thought process has to be get the next goal.
Especially when you got a mangled up Hopkins and I haven't even noticed Hopkins on.
No, I haven't yet, and you wonder. I'm going to see what his ice time is actually after this first period, because I certainly haven't seen anything impactful out of him yet, and I'm sure he's laboring a little bit. He's got to be.
Oh, he's had okay ice time, 6:38,
That's actually not bad. Yeah.
but not a single shot on goal.
Yeah. Oh, we got rough stuff after the. Yeah.
Glad I took that over 1.5 pregame. I was juicy at minus 140, but I did like it.
Kachuk, man. What a fucking shit disturber. He's something else, man. He's something.
So yeah,
He's not doing as much offensively in this year's playoffs, but he's still in there after every
That's right.
scrum. Yeah.
And that's the thing. If he's not contributing on the score sheet, he's doing
Yeah.
things like this. He's getting under the opponent's skin. He's getting the
Yeah.
crowd hyped up. He's making an impact one way or another. That's what I love about him.
yeah.
Yep.
Now Perry's beaking at somebody. Oh, this is getting a little heated. A little
Connor
spicy
Brown
here.
pushing Mikkola. Yeah.
I
Connor
seen
Brown
that.
won't back down. I've seen him get that burr in his saddle before. It takes a while to get him heated, but
Oh, yeah, he's smacking Mikkola around pretty good. That was funny, Mikkola, when he turned around saying, "What the hell?" Like he basically.
And he was still going at him.
What the hell are you doing, buddy?
And he was still like punching up at him.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Perry's doing the old gesture
actually, I
there.
just saw
You're scared. You're scared and you're turtling gesture.
I'm loving this because I have a plus 600 ticket on a fight to happen in this series, so we might see the glove drop in the second period. Yeah,
with Frederick not scoring, he might get frustrated enough to go somewhere.
well, that would be great.
Yeah, it would be the game. This would be the game to do it because you don't want to do it too late in the series.
Yeah, you're trying to do that later on in the series. Yeah. Now that things have kind of spilled over, they come out, drop the gloves early, and set the tone for the second period. Why not?
Yeah. I agree. I don't mind
They're
that. I
playing
think everyone
enough.
would love it. I don't think any real hardcore hockey fan is going to complain about that. Getting a scrap going in the beginning of the second. Yeah.
Edmonton needs the spark.
Yep.
And Florida could literally and figuratively land the knockout punch if you win a fight and then you go up 3-0 in the second period.
That's right.
You can take them right out of the game. So it's. We talk about how fighting is important in hockey. This would be a spot where a fight could shape the rest of this game one way or the other.
Correct. Yep.
And with a full-out fight, you would still get 5-on-5, right? We wouldn't get a 4-on-4.
That's right. 5-minute mage. Yeah, right. Yeah, and that's it. Yeah, both agree. 5-minute mages, and then no cheap shots and the instigators or nothing like that. Just fight off the draw if possible. Open and draw.
Yeah. As long as it's a good fight. Yeah, John, none of this screwing around. Shit or get off the pot, as you say. Yep. They have I think I posted one of these in the YouTube in our group chat, but on YouTube there's a channel with all the fights from the whole season for every league, pro and even the junior leagues. And some of these junior league fights, man, they look like they're just swinging for the whole fight. Like it's unbelievable. They don't hold anything back. Yeah, those young kids full of testosterone. Yeah,
I follow several fight channels on YouTube. Yeah. And then I have a whole collection I have about 300 DVDs that are just of different seasons fight compilations. Like I have like Hawks fight compilations that go back like 40 years. I got Wolves. I got a bunch of IHL and some junior stuff. So I'm like, those that Quebec league.
The LNAH. Yeah. That's the one.
I got like a couple of years of that stuff. Yeah.
And there's just been some insanity in that league as far as fisticuffs are concerned. Yeah.
I built that collection during the last lockout. So if there's ever a lockout again, I have hockey footage to watch.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
That's some good hockey footage for if you're ever feeling a hockey void at a certain period of time. Yep.
And there's a lot of like blooper clips and like, especially with the IHL, there's like commercials and stuff that are left in there that are hilarious. Yeah.
No doubt. Good stuff indeed. Oh, very good. Canadian captain. Very good. Congratulations. Marchand, first goal. Nice. First period correct score. Nicely done. There he is, our old friend from down south, Shay, and his next hockey prodigy, his son, Carson. What's up, guys?
Hey, how's it going?
How y'all doing?
We're doing good. How about you guys? Good to see you.
Good first period. Too many penalties.
Yeah, too many penalties. A little too many, but a lot of them were actually deserved, quite honestly.
Oh, they were. I'm surprised Florida didn't score more.
If Florida wins the cup again, I'm going to be mad.
Well, I got news for you. They're probably winning it.
I mean, it's a long way to go, but right now, there's no doubt they're very capable of it. And you're right, there's a lot of people that wouldn't be upset outside of Panthers fans, the three that exist. No, I'm kidding, of course. Yeah. There are more now. I'm talking about like 5-6 years ago.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
They have a fan base.
They do. It took a while to grow, but winning all this playoff success, it's finally grown. Which hopefully Nashville will experience that again soon. And I know you guys are hoping for that.
They've been talking about the draft and how we're going to screw that up probably. And we got the worst pick we could have got, 5th, but whatever.
Yeah, I know. On
So-
the draft lottery didn't. That's again. This is a
hoping that-
lean draft, though. We have to remember that.
Yeah,
So
right.
That makes it worse.
Yeah.
There's a couple guys at 5 that look pretty darn
Yeah.
good, though. I think he'll be
Hagens,
right.
maybe?
Yeah. Will he still be around at 5?
I don't know.
Shea is the question. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a
don't think he would.
sweet. We need a center. They badly, and Hagens, and there's a Swedish kid.
I think the
Frondell.
Hawks might be grabbing Hagens before that.
Frondell. If you could get
Frondell.
Frondell, that'd be great.
Yeah.
But I like that
Yeah.
big winger too. That big winger, I think. But they don't need wingers; they need centers and D.
Yeah.
Real bad.
I think a couple of these guys that were in the Memorial Cup, I believe both of them played, that I think are ranked 6-7 right now, North American skaters. They might be available for Nashville. I think they could be steals. Porter Martone.
That's one. His name's
and
been
Well,
Moyer.
mentioned.
yeah, that's the
Yeah.
big
Yeah.
winger I was talking about. Yeah.
Yeah.
If
One
they
of them has
just
an
don't need
injury. One of
wingers,
them's got an injury issue back. I don't know who it is though.
Oh, you're talking Wheeler.
Yes, yeah.
Yes.
They say he's really good, but he's got an injury.
I think that's who I would pick. Honestly, he would have been top 5 for sure if he didn't get injured. That guy would be a good one. Yeah.
I don't know. It's going to be interesting. We'll probably screw it up like we did last year. So.
Yeah, Nashville's drafting track record's been flighty.
Who did you take last year?
They took he came up at the end of the year. Not Willsby, but
Willsby
it'll
was
hit me in a
good.
minute. The kid played in the college. He played in the Frozen 8 or whatever, and then he came. Matthew
the
Woods.
Frozen 4. Yeah.
Matthew Wood, I don't think you made a mistake there. You think you
No.
made a mistake, Shay?
No, not with him. No.
Oh, okay.
Their depth, their ladder, they've swung and missed on a lot of the early draft picks.
Yeah,
They haven't had that
pretty good
diamond in
for
the
like
rough as much like Detroit had all those years ago with Datsuk. Yeah.
We need a game-changing center for sure. We don't have one. Ryan O'Reilly's our best center, and I got a lot of respect for him, but he's at best a 2C right now.
He's running on fumes. Right.
He is.
Yeah.
And the other one we got is the Russian kid,
Fetchkov.
Fetchkov. Yeah, Fedor
Yeah.
Fetchkov, and I don't know if he has that kind of ceiling. He's going to be a good player, but I don't think he's got that kind of ceiling.
I've got him more as a 3C. 3C, exactly.
Which is no
Yeah.
disrespect, but yeah, you're right.
Right.
So I don't
He's
know.
got a
Yeah,
lot
the
of
Hawks
good
might.
tools
I've
for
heard the
a
Hawks
big
are going to take
guy.
Hagens too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need a center. We need to end this whole Bedard center experiment thing. Make him a permanent winger.
Yeah.
The whole
And-
thing,
and
he's
build
going
up
back
the
to
center
college
depth.
next year. He's going
Yeah.
back to college.
No, I know, but I'm saying, but by drafting a center though, this will move everything up. Nazar will be the number 1 center, I believe.
Mhm.
I think Frank Nazar is going to have a ridiculously good year next year, and I think he might actually be the star they were looking to get out of Connor Bedard. It wouldn't shock me one bit if he ends up outshattering him this season.
We have 3 first-round picks, but I'm finding out those lower picks in the first round are nah.
Yeah, maybe Trotz will try and bundle him and get a pick or something.
I don't know what he's going to do, but I'm not real optimistic right now. We'll see.
I get it.
Especially when Utah and the Islanders both get to pick above us. So,
Now talk about teams that will probably screw it up. The Islanders.
first pick.
Oh yeah. What could go on
No,
there?
they're
Rick
taking
DiPietro.
They're taking Schneider or Schaefer. I mean.
All right, I'm going to
Schaefer.
sprinkle on. I'm going to split it actually. Edmonton third goal. Edmonton next goal -110.
Oh, I forgot. my-
Half on that, and I'm going to go half on that first goal of second period at FanDuel. Yeah,
There you go.
Next goal, and then what was the other part?
first goal of the second period,
Yeah.
which is Edmonton, and that is +105 there at FanDuel.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, really? Plus 115 at MGM.
Oh, there we go. Thank you. I'll
Yeah.
bet it there. Yep.
Hey, Perlo, I looked for that thing you were talking about, both teams to score a goal and then somebody to win regulation. I could not find that. So I just did it.
That
with Florida.
MGM?
Yeah.
That MGM.
So I did both teams to score a goal and Florida to win. Is that what you're talking about?
It's
I
both
couldn't
teams
find
that score a goal in regulation. Yeah, I'll go on BetMGM now. You look at parlays. You go to parlays.
it. No, that's
Go
probably
down the right side. Oh, of course, it's live right now, so you can't tell. They won't give
No.
it. I don't.
That's all right. Just save me some money, probably. No, I like that bet actually.
Yeah, it's on parlays, and then you go down, look on the bottom right, and then it'll have both teams. It looks like it says team to win and both teams to score in regulation. But what it's wanting to say, and it doesn't do a very good job of it, is teams to win in regulation and both teams to score at least one goal in regulation.
Oh, I
And
must have been close.
I got that at
Florida.
plus 145 for Florida to win.
Yeah, Carson's
That's
been
what I
working
meant.
with working. Do you ever heard of the guy by the name of Lubos Barteco? Probably not.
I think I have.
Lubos Spartaco, yeah. What about him?
Yeah,
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 Lubos
Dave, that's
Bartetko. He's an old former player. I remember him back in the day.
Yeah.
He apparently he had a training compound in Nashville, and he split up with Total Package Hockey or Total Performance, and he moved about 20 miles from us, and so we're over there 4 days a week, and he's working out with him. And here's a good story that I haven't signed the non-disclosure yet, so I guess I can go ahead and say it. Apparently, he's tied in with several NHL guys as far as doing them.
Yeah, Lubos Bartetko. I remember that guy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's tied in with a bunch of NHL guys. So next week, I'm not allowed to go in there because the pros are going to be in there, but Carson gets to go in with them, and they want that. And there's one guy, Matthias Ekholm. Well, once he's done playing, apparently him and they're really tight, and he's going to be there. So that's interesting. They're going to be in our little town.
Matthias Ekholm, Stanley Cup finalist. Matthias Ekholm. Yeah, that's pretty good. Former Predator.
I guess he knows all these guys, and he must be great at doing performance, functional fit, whatever. I don't know, but they're coming here, and there's some other guys. I don't have any names on those, but I'm supposed to sign a non-disclosure. I'm not allowed to come in, but I hadn't done it yet, so I told y'all.
That's cool. Right. We appreciate that. There you go. You're giving us you're doing us a solid. Yeah, Kev Dog. Oilers first goal, second period, plus 105, and just next goal, which is minus 110.
Yeah.
Those are the two.
Yeah.
There we go.
Some books have it listed as third goal of the game right now, or they'll just have next goal to score. So
yeah. I think they might be getting a power play to start the second. Someone in our Florida got the extra penalty out of that scrum, so it will be an Edmonton power play.
Really?
That explains the 133 at a couple of shots.
Yeah,
the next goal.
I have no idea how they determined that. They were fighting all over the place.
Yeah, I don't know either. That's I would have kept it even there, but oh well.
It's probably because Florida's had so many already. They're going to give Edmonton one.
I think that's part.
Oh, did somebody touch McDavid? Then that's a 2-minute penalty.
That is right. 2 minutes for touching. Yeah.
All right, Florida.
And we also got this shot on goal for Bouchard and McDavid in the second period.
That's correct. That is correct.
105.
What is? I gotta bet that he's a shooting machine. I mean, what is his live? I gotta bet that live.
It's 105 on a parlay for Bouchard.
105 on a parlay with each one, and then if you want Bouchard by himself for 2 shots plus 230, for 3 shots plus 750.
I'm going to sprinkle on that because he's just a shooting dynamo, and they have to shoot now. They're down by 2.
And he's had 3 in the first 2 games in each.
So now, a 2-shot parlay with Bouchard McDavid's plus 633 right now at FanDuel, and a 3-shot parlay with those two, looking at 5174.
Wow, I think that's sprinkle worthy.
Oh yeah, I tizzle.
Yeah.
Hey, kudos to Perlo on his Corey Perry shots on goal.
Is it already hit?
Yeah, very nice.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah, I'm doing Evan and Connor. Just
As you guys are
Evan and Connor
making
McDavid. Mine plus 100 parlay.
Where's those next goal and all that on FanDuel located?
It would be second period.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Second period.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going with just Evan Bouchard on his own, guys, at plus 235. 2 shots in the second period. I'm cool with that. He's shooting the puck a friggin' ton, and he's going to have to now. They're getting the power play. You know he's going to be out there and shooting again.
Yeah.
How about Bouchard, third goal scorer, plus 2200?
Yeah, that why not? Let's get fun here. We don't have many of these left.
Yeah,
pizza money, boys. Pizza money, folks. Yeah.
You would think too, like even a McDavid goal, because just given, he's going to try to come and save this game and turn into McDavid here.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do the safer goal in second period for Evan Bouchard and next goal, Evan Bouchard. So him just to get a goal in the second and him to get the next goal, to be specific.
Hey, how much time is left in intermission?
But probably about 5 minutes. If I had
No,
to
less
guess.
than that, like a minute
Less?
44.
Oh, wow.
I just checked the
Yeah,
NHL site.
Yeah,
Have
that's
a
where I
good
always
second
check.
period, folks.
All right.
Plus 2,500.
Yeah, I always check that Zamboni time on the NHL.
Yep.
There you
I
go.
love that. That's a lifesaver.
too.
Evan
Like-
Bouchard, second period.
I know how much time I have to use the bathroom, grab some food, put it in
Finish
live
my
bets.
blunt.
Right up.
20-1 next goal, 14-1 for the next Edmonton goal for
Okay.
Bouchard, and then just to get a second period goal for Evan Bouchard. Sprinkle on that as well, which is hold on now, period 2. I gotta find
Damn.
that.
What's a sprinkle when your unit's $10?
2, 3, 2, 4, $5 or 2, 4, $6
bucks.
it would be.
Yeah, $2.
I got to cut too many damn lawns to give up $100 bets. I ain't doing that crap.
Yeah, I do like 0.10 or 10 to 25% of
Well,
a
there's
unit.
Bouchard to score
for
in
a
the
sprinkle.
second period, 11-1. There we go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Lubos' workouts aren't cheap, so I got to pay for that.
I'd imagine those would be pricey.
They're really good people, though.
All right, start ripping puck, Evan Bouchard. Let's go here. Yeah, start shooting. I'm going to dabble in the 3 shots too for the second period.
Anytime.
He's got to. He's had it. He's got it in this first 2 games.
Yeah, and they're down by
So
2,
wait.
and they're getting a power play. So
you're going Bouchard, McDavid parlay, Bouchard 2, Bouchard 3.
that's it. You got it.
That's what I got. Yeah.
You should definitely parlay McDavid, Bouchard 3 if nothing else.
Yeah,
If you had one more bet, that would be the one to do at 50-1.
Yeah.
Connor's always shy to shoot sometimes, though. That's the only
true.
difference. And I like just having banking on
I do.
Bouchard.
3 Bouchard, 2 McDavid.
I did 2-2 and a McDavid point.
That's good too. Yeah.
I'm just going to do Perry to score in the period, plus 900. I'll dabble
Okay.
in that too because he'll be out on that power play as well. Yeah.
I like that. So I already got
Yeah,
those
if-
scoring things.
Perry scores, Ian will cash his 2 goals in the series.
All we do is hit one of these that we're talking about with the goal props, and it's going to be big profit.
Good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did y'all say Bouchard anytime goal scorer second period plus 1,100?
That's it. Just to
Correct.
get a goal in the second and very, very tiny, smaller than that on next goal of the game and the next Edmonton goal.
Okay.
Nasty Nate, Bruin smash. Bruins have been done for a long time now, man. But that's Nasty Nate shtick. He reps Boston. I can't fault him for that. Loves his teams. Loves his city.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
Always.
Bruin smash.
Hey, he's probably cheering for Marchand here, former Bruin. Yeah.
Oh,
Is that the
Yeah,
best
see,
trade?
You know.
Is that the best trade at the deadline right there, Marchand?
Oh yeah.
Unbelievable.
It's the best trade. It's the best trade helping a playoff team at the deadline.
Yes, that's a good.
And I say that because the fucking Spencer Knight trade is fantastic for both teams. So, but yeah, this is I'm looking at both teams to score in this period too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Plus 125. I'll wait and grab a better price.
Glad I didn't take the Perlo special this time. So that was Edmonton first period, Florida second.
All right. We are almost set for puck drop here, period 2.
I think I'm gonna come back at the break.
All right. Cool, man. We'll be here.
Appreciate it. I'll
right,
see you guys at the break.
Okay.
I'll get Carson.
No
to come
doubt.
in.
We'll see you
All
at the intermission.
See ya.
Bye.
Big end, Jake.
Bye. We'll see you in a few minutes. Go Bouchard.
I'm not
There we
really
go,
sure.
yeah.
Over Rich.
I'm
Got a
down
lot
with you.
going here. Well, again, there are a lot going as far as volume of bets. Obviously, they're lower units, but still, we've got Edmonton next goal, Edmonton first goal of the second period. We got Bouchard and McDavid each to get a shot in a parlay. Bouchard 2 shots plus 235. Bouchard 3 shots plus 750 was the price, by the way, on that at FanDuel.
Yep.
Fernando, you can just IM Alex or Ian if you're interested in getting in the.
Oh yeah, you want Fernando?
I
Want the
sent him the
stream?
link,
Yeah.
actually. I sent
Yeah.
it to you, Fernando, in your Twitter account, your DM, so check it. It's there.
Okay.
Yep. I think Bouchard got a shot there just a moment ago,
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think that was.
but a good clear by Florida.
Yeah, that was a shot, all right.
Yeah.
There's one. I took that shot prop with you guys too.
All right. Set this thing up here, guys. This is a big moment here. You got, and they've certainly, even if they don't score, Florida, cannot. If they get it to 3-0, it would be big for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like an over.
Scored, and it's Scory Perry.
Oh,
There you
wow.
go.
Plus 900.
There you go.
We're doing it again with live goal props.
Oilers next goal cash. Oilers first goal in second period cash.
Ian, and that was your
There
best
you go,
series
guys.
prop, right? Ian?
Hell
Cheers
yeah.
to everybody. There we
Cheers,
go.
y'all.
More
Yeah, it was
live
Ian's
magic.
best series prop. 2 goals.
Yeah. I
Yep,
have
that's
that
right.
too, right?
Yeah.
Fucking bargain bin. That's right, for the
Uh-huh.
show today. Plus 325 Perry. Yep.
Bargain bin and your series bet. Yeah,
And the
fantastic.
series bet cash is over 1.5 for the series, Perry. Yep. That was my series best bet.
Yep.
Series best bet on the preview
Yeah.
show.
Well done. Well done.
Wow. There we go. I mean, over 1.5 even money for the series when he's playing with McDavid and he's going to get all this power play time and play on the top line. That's insane.
Yeah, I had that too. Yeah,
Yep.
for sure.
Who got a
series-
point? Or who got the point? Somebody got the point.
Let's see.
Nugent Hopkins has been on a.
I did not go with Perry to get the next goal, though.
Right.
I
Yeah,
only
with
went with
Bouchard.
Bouchard
That,
for that. Yep.
yeah,
Oh, that's
that
right.
fell.
But I went with Perry Safert. Goal in the second period. That was plus 900. That's still
That's
one
right,
hell of
yeah.
a freaking price. Wow.
Yeah.
And look at Florida's getting all kinds of chances. Like, wake the fuck up here, Edmonton. I know you just got back in it, but
Damn, can't grab Florida next goal yet.
No.
A little too high. Oh, wait, where is it?
Bouchard and Ekholm got the assists on the Perry goal. Of course, you knew Bouchard would because he got the shot that led to the rebound for Perry.
Oh, no. Panthers minus 110 to score next goal at MGM. I mean,
There you go. All right. The
Well,
momentum.
Panthers
I'm betting next
Evan
goal.
Cole,
I'm
yeah.
betting next goal.
Yeah.
That's just the way that works for me. I'm taking that for sure. If Alex is betting next goal, I'm betting next. Highly recommend anybody that's new and came, because I went out and reached out to a lot of people today. Whenever Alex bets next goal, just bet it. Just do it.
What a casher, man. You know what? I'm starting to do that with these betcasts, especially on the nights like this where there's only the one game or two games. Like, we've been ridiculously good in these situations with the live goal scorer props, the period goal scorer props.
Yep.
Like, it's starting to become, this is now a market that, hey, if you're in tune with what's going on and who's playing where and who's playing with how much ice time and who's getting the chances, who's getting the shots and the opportunities in that particular game, yep, you can capitalize.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. Ryan just messaged me and reminded me we took Marchand over 1.5 shots. He's got that, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's got 2.
There we go. That was 2 units too. So there's 4 units for.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, man, Sam Reinhart, 3-1 Florida.
There we
Next
go.
goal, Whisperer
Next
does
goal,
it
just
again.
like that.
Alex.
Boom. I told you. Alex,
Ah.
you bet next goal. Freaking A. Awesome, man. Sweet. Nice.
Do you guys end up playing the over at all in this game or no? Like in this period or
Well,
this
I
game?
had the
I did. I grabbed a little second period over minus 140. I didn't give it out because it's a dumb price, but it cashed.
Yeah, it's
So-
already like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Didn't you bet both teams to score second period too?
I have that too. Yeah, so that's it. So that's now cashed
That's
as well.
capped already. Yeah.
Jesus Christ! I've hit like 5 bets in the last 2 minutes.
I mean, what the? Look at the
Not
fucking
bad,
winners
eh?
we've given you in like the last 2-3 minutes, folks. It's a free
I
show.
gotta quit thinking and just bet whatever you guys bet. I swear to God, I didn't bet those, and I should.
Tonight it's a free show. Thursday it won't be. Don't miss out. Thursday, Patreon. We do it all over again for Game 4. Yeah.
That's all right.
Over 3.5 and 3,
Mm-hmm.
looking real good, and in regulation actually, but this is far from over.
Still no
Hope it
Barkov
goes
point.
down for the best bet for the under 6.5, but I don't know. It was under 7,
Crazy.
right?
Yeah.
Under
Crazy
7.
stuff. Yep. So second period goal Perry plus 900. I think we've hit 2 shots already for Bouchard. So the plus 235 I think is cashed
Yeah.
already.
Oh,
Already with Bouchard 2 shots.
What about
He won
McDavid? What
more
is he
for
the?
3. I'm just going to check here. I wish we had period by period, but Bouchard's up to 6 now.
Okay.
Actually, no,
Yeah, I
he's
wasn't-
probably, I think, just got the 1 for this period as of now. McDavid's got 2 for the game. I think
Okay.
one of them did come in this period, though. So I think
Yeah.
the parlay might have hit already.
Okay.
McDavid had 2 to end the first period, so if he still
Oh,
has
okay.
okay,
So he
so
hasn't
no,
had
nothing
one
yet.
yet. So we need
All
one
right.
from McDavid for the parlay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you have the parlay for the top line as well, Ian? You did, right?
Yes, I did. I sprinkled on that. Verhaeghe with Reinhardt and Barkov. Yep. That one was not a great price, though, plus 230, but it was still pretty solid. Yep. It wasn't the plus 650 like Marchand, Lundell, and Kuhlman were.
So Verhaeghe's got one. Reinhardt's got one.
Just need Barkov.
It's new Barkov.
Oh, big save Skinner. All of a sudden, Florida's got all the momentum again. Edmonton's got to again. This is back to where we were at the beginning of the period. You can't go down 3. Got to hold the fort here and get the next one again.
Yeah, if the Oilers want to flip the script, they need to win this second period because that's been their downfall in the first 2 games.
Look at that. Panthers is right back that one minus $1.10 for 5th goal of the game.
Yep. Well, they're Pepper and Skinner and the Oilers
I
right
know.
now.
So
Yep.
we're right back on it.
Yep.
It's not a good sign if Florida's outpacing the Oilers. That's not a good sign.
So you're on it officially. Florida to get the 5th goal.
Yeah, they get the
Yep.
5th goal.
All right. He's the next goal whisperer, man.
That's
I'm
a
not
good
gonna
bet. I'll take that. I like.
not gonna object to anything he says in that market. Never. Yeah.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just
That's his domain, man. It's territory. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I got to get a beer refill, folks. I'll be back in just
All
a
right.
moment.
Just bet it and forget it.
Do those lines change, or is it like minus 110 the entire time, basically?
no, it
it
changes.
fluctuates drastically.
Basically,
Yeah.
based on, like I guess
Yeah.
like a power play, obviously.
Power
Like, if there's no
play.
power play.
Momentum, like
No,
right
but
now,
then,
you're
then
seeing
it just flip, then it'll flip for money. So you'll just get minus 105, minus 106, minus 103, minus 110. It'll do something goofy like that at Bet Online. Like you just
Just
have
for
to
no
catch,
reason.
catch prices. Yeah, because it's good.
Like,
Well,
even
no,
if
not
there's
for no
power
reason.
play.
It's a 3-way market, and no one's betting no goal. So it really is a 2-way moving market, and then you'll just see that number flip around within 5 cents. So
Based
yeah,
on, like,
they made it real
whatever.
tricky.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
definitely
Well,
based
I'm just
on
glad they
play
have it,
and-
Well, then there you go. You just got it.
Oh, 4-1 Florida.
Sam Bennett breakaway.
Sam Bennett. Bennett.
Ah.
You
Gotta
know,
love that.
Unbelievable. Those both hit less than a minute after you placed that bet.
Yeah. And I've hit 3 in a row in this period.
I want to comfortably say the Panthers in regulation is looking pretty good.
Holy smokes! You're on fire.
This is fantastic.
Wait till Ian comes back.
I know.
Bet. That's what I mean. You come on here and you just bet whatever Ian and Alex say, especially. And then you got your bankroll for the week and just go. It's freaking amazing.
What a
Holy
stupid turnover.
Colton just got crushed by Bennett before that too, right? Wow.
Yeah, he
and
made
then
that play.
comes down and scores the freaking goal on top of it. Holy shit. What a freaking period. What a shift that was for Bennett.
Bennett cooked Skinner on that breakaway too.
Oh, just freaking.
He got him to bite hard.
What's going on there.
He cooked him.
None at all. Yeah, I can't even. Oh man, I'll tell you, that guy's going to get, and it might be an overpay down the road, but that guy's going to get 9 or 10 this year. And
he hit him with the Allen Iverson crossover.
So probably 7 or 8 somewhere. That was one of the easiest series, like 2 goals in one game for Bennett and over 2.5 goals in the series. That was a great, easy bet. And the ice should start getting bad now too.
It's already tilted right now.
Yep.
Yeah, it's already tilted. Yeah.
The only thing that would make this period absolutely perfect is if there's a fight happens. And then I cash that 600.
Yeah. Well, now we really want, because I bet that Florida to get the 5th, and that's very likely. So we want it to be a blowout. Then there will likely be a fight for sure.
Yeah, definitely. That's true.
Yeah,
that's true. Yeah, I wouldn't be shocked if Skinner gets pulled second period and Picker gets the third. Why? What's the? You know what I'm saying? Like if you're, especially if you get up another goal and it's 5-1, rest up for game 4.
Let's use to keep him in there. You never know. You still got Bennett dropping Hulk Hogan leg drops over.
I hate to sing Britney Spears, but I will to reference what just happened with that Sam Bennett goal for Florida. Oops, he did it again. He crushed that next goal and cashed another bet.
That's good. That's good.
There you go. Unbelievable, man. He just didn't hesitate. Said 5th goal, Florida, I'm in. And then I get my beer, and it happened in the process of.
It's always nice.
Yeah. Unbelievable stuff. Yeah. But now he's taking a pause, probably because he wants to see how things go now at 4-1.
Right. Well, right. We gotta wait.
That's a tough. This is the deficit for Edmonton that's tough now. Yeah.
You hit 3 of those in a row, then you just sit tight and wait and see where everything goes. Yeah. But like I said, at this point now, everything's kind of up in the air because that would not shock me if Skinner gets pulled in the start of the third.
Yeah.
It's not that he's done anything wrong, but.
This is to get rest for game 4. If the deficit is 3 or gets worse by the end of the second period, he'll come out. Yeah. They'll put Pickard in the third period. Yeah. But that does, to me, they're not going to go to Pickard in game 4. They're going to come back.
Oh, no. It'll go right. Yeah, especially with 3 days off. That's what I'm saying. It's a mental respite,
And you get you hope the Skinner 4-7 magic comes back again.
That's right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, which is just crazy. It's like he turns into a different guy in game 4, 5, 6, 7. We've talked about that every series.
And we've seen Skinner play better after being pulled. He's one of those goalies that responds off of that. So, it makes sense.
Yeah.
See what happens.
Yeah, if you're Edmonton, you gotta just put a couple good shifts in a row together. That's going to be the key. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's. I don't know. It's what, just 11 minutes left. Yeah, this period though, probably I could see them maybe potting one this period. We'll see, but you got another game in Florida coming up.
in the period. Yeah, so that is the thing too. There's still a lot of time in this period alone.
Still a lot of time. Yeah, I mean, this ain't. When you got McDavid and Draisaitl on the ice for this, how much?
No, it's not totally over yet. The game,
it's not over yet.
It's in desperate need of them getting
not
the next
over
one.
yet. No. I'm not leaning back comfy in my chair quite yet.
No.
That being said, the Edmonton, if they lose tonight, and at the moment it's looking that way, the game 4 is going to be their hair on fire spot. Like they got to have it spot. Yeah,
still taking Florida. I'm telling you, right? I said it on the Betcast. I was taking Florida win or lose.
Maybe they're about to just assert, dominance and take over. And I mentioned to you,
about pulling the 5.
I won't change my stance. I'm coming back to Edmonton if they lose tonight.
Yeah, that's cool. I thought about pulling the 5, but I already got the 6, and I got to give Edmonton. Like, I don't want to disrespect Edmonton.
Yeah, and the zigzag, because I like the zigzag heading into this game. But now, based on what I'm seeing, maybe I go with Edmonton first period money line, first period, first goal.
Yeah.
And if they don't get that, then I can look at Florida things rest of the way.
Yeah, and maybe they take over if they don't have that good start in the.
Yeah,
you're right. They could. The thing that set Edmonton back is Marchand's putting it in their eye hole in the first minute.
That's what I'm saying, right? Yeah.
That's hard to regroup from that.
And when you get beat with goals like that in a series, there's not much you can do.
Yeah.
Not to mention the reason why I'm on. It's just Florida's such a good smell blood team. As soon as they smell,
blood. They can be good in those situations where they have a chance to step on the foot and the throat of somebody. And
they play solid defense. They know how to put teams away. They have that killer instinct.
Although they did give up. They were up 3-0 last year.
Yeah. They let it slip, and that's the thing that makes this series so interesting, because with it being 2-1 potentially in Florida's favor, should this hold, you would be looking at a Florida team that had to say, "Hey, we can't let what happened last year happen."
Yeah,
we got to.
Well, that's what I'm saying. When we were talking about it in picking who was going to win the series.
Right.
I thought, because people said, well, Edmonton learned from last year. Well, it wasn't a push. It wasn't easy for Florida last year. They learned from last year.
Right.
So if they did get ahead, they're probably going to be remembering last year. And it rings in my ear Paul Maurice saying in the Carolina game when they started to try to win too early and they pushed too early, and that's what killed them in the Edmonton series. I remember him saying that. And then they went out and did it again in Carolina in game 4, and then learned their lesson in game 5. So, I mean, and how many times does Paul Maurice say losing is just a chance to learn? And so,
right. Absolutely. That's why he's the best in the game right now.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, we're going to look back on, regardless of how the series ends, win or lose for Florida, to be in the final 3 years in a row is something stupendous to be able to accomplish that.
Ooh,
I think you might see a big surprise.
To the dressing room.
A little McOuchie.
Ekblad hit him hard, and then he went to the dressing room.
Oh, what a save. Bobrovsky on a Darnell Nurse shot. And now it's getting testy. Now could the gloves drop? There's a big scrum after this latest whistle. Yep.
Yeah, hopefully.
Come on.
For Alex.
Frederick's out there. Frederick's right in the middle of it.
Now, there's going to be a fight, Alex. They just smoked McDavid. They're down 4.
Come on. Let's go.
This is as easy a plus 650.
Did you see Bobrovsky on that save? It's like
that's insane. Yeah.
Look at the acrobatic movement. just like a chest dive, and then just dives on his back to make sure he
Oh,
smothers the
yeah.
punt.
That was almost Dominic Hasek like that.
That looks like me diving on my bed when I'm tired at night. There, right there. Yeah.
That looked like me diving on my bed in my drinking days. Except I would have come off the other side. I imagine McDavid's coming back, but it's not good that he's coming. Even has to.
Yeah, he's on the bench. He's on the bench though. So.
Yeah, he hasn't gone to the. Yeah, that's
he's
he
back.
went now.
Ekblad's look on his face. What the hell?
He went to the back of the game.
No. That looks like a meme right there. Whatever Ekblad did, I don't know what he was doing.
Yeah, I decided to look at his face. Yeah.
Who's getting next goal? Is that Aaron? We already have Florida to get fifth goal.
Yeah, we hit that, but yeah, he's asking who now.
Oh, who now? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, we got to start thinking about Florida empty net targets too. Let's not forget that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Marchand.
Assuming there's
yeah, any of those guys lower in the.
I would say last goal, yeah. Take the lower lines, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? For third period, I'm going to take that third line shot props. I think
you're right, Edmonton. That's
playing
another bad second. Oh, look, Goose is here again. Backstage.
We're on intermission. We just went through wage war. We're waiting for 3 days grace, so I figured I'd come on and say I took over 3.5 after the first goal in the second period. But I cashed out the over 1.5 in the first. I had Marchand on the goal, plus I had Edmonton or Florida to be up by a goal. So that was a good period for me.
Yeah, good stuff, Goose.
And then we went through the merch table. $60 a shirt at the merch table. Guess who spent almost $300 on shirts? This guy.
Wow. Oh my goodness! I wonder if you can't afford Patreon, man.
And then here's our crowd.
Wow.
But yeah, good show so far. I got to say, we got great seats. We got the dog with us today, so he's got his muffs on. He can't hear the sound, so he's enjoying the show. And I wanted to check in and see what's going on.
Yeah, good to see you, man. Good stuff. Look at it. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, it's a good crowd. Good crowd in the Saddledome. It's pretty much sold out as far as I can tell.
That's right.
All right,
Yeah, that's probably a decent. How is it for concerts? Nice venue for concerts?
It's really good for concerts, even though if you look at the outside, it does have that inverted shape, but the inside, the roof is the same height as any other arena. So it's not much of an issue as far as I'm concerned.
As you can tell, it's pretty loud where you are. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little loud. I'm outside in the hallway here. We're hanging out. We're watching the women walk past us. It was plus 25 today here in town, so all the women are wearing short shirts.
There you go.
So it's not right. So what's our score now? Last time I looked, it was 3-0. I think.
4-1.
4-1. Okay. Looks like that under 6.5 is going to fail, but
yeah,
is what it is.
Yeah. They need a miracle right now.
I actually thought Florida was going to come out and put the clamps on them. So you never know. The third period might settle down a little bit, but
it's possible. Yeah, it's possible if they put the clamps down, because Edmonton won't pull the goalie if this gets to 5-1.
No, exactly. Actually, if it gets to 5-1, I wouldn't be surprised to see Skinner get pulled and see Pickard go in. Yeah, for sure.
Pickard goes in. Yeah, definitely. I think there's a very good chance for that.
Yeah, and that way there you give Skinner a rest. He needs it, right? And you come back game 4, and you should be up. They should be tied 2-2 coming back to Edmonton. So,
Yep.
That is exactly what we said moments ago. So you're reading our minds with that. Yeah.
I actually had a buddy go up. He paid five and change for one seat for game 1 up in Edmonton.
Oh wow!
Oh wow. Okay.
So
hopefully it's good for him.
yeah, he enjoyed it. He had a great time. He had to drive back the same night though. It's a 2-hour drive from Edmonton, so it's a little bit of a shitty drive coming home.
Yeah, no doubt. All right, so Goose.
All right. Yeah, I gotta go. Everybody rock.
See ya.
Later. This will be it for me, everybody. Have a great summer. Stay safe. We'll see you in the fall.
You too, and stay healthy. You and the whole family.
Stay thirsty, my friends.
We will.
All right. We're out.
There he is. Holy shit, it was loud in the background there. Yep. But,
Yeah.
There he is, Goose, with us. Good stuff. Good for checking in.
Hey, Fernando, how you doing, man?
Hey, how's it going, guys? Thanks for having me.
Yeah, good to see you. How are you? Welcome in. How long have you been watching the show for?
A couple of years now, to be honest. Maybe 2.5, almost 3 years now. Yeah.
Oh, very
nice,
good.
awesome.
We appreciate Where are you situated?
I'm situated in California, the city of Southgate.
Oh, very good.
Welcome yeah,
cool.
Good to
and
see you.
I really like watching you guys' show. It's a lot of fun. I really like all the informative information that you guys give us. People that don't know hockey as much as you guys know it. So I really appreciate it. I watch the show every day whenever you guys are on. So definitely appreciate everything you guys do for us, and not just me, for everybody, all the fans.
Awesome.
Very kind.
It means a lot to us, Fernando. We appreciate it. We appreciate it. We do this for you guys. So
that's the kind of comments and compliments we love. The people that maybe weren't the biggest hockey fans initially, and all of a sudden they watch our show and they're big hockey fans now.
Yeah,
love hearing that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, I mean, I was never really, growing up, I was never really, I wouldn't say I wasn't a hockey fan. I liked hockey, but I just never really got into the metrics on the rules or how everything works. Still to this day, I still don't know a lot, but I do like watching it. It's exciting. I like it when it's a 4-4 game, and you go into that
overtime,
that overtime, or you go into that little a scuffle, like everyone's trying to either score a goal within the 30 seconds or once overtime comes. I noticed that they push the skates a little bit more, and it's very exciting. It's kind of like soccer a little bit. I like soccer, so when I see kind of like the whole goals, it
it's
reminds
soccer
me a lot
times
like
100
soccer.
in speed. That's the way I always say it. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. That's perfect. That's a great way of putting that. But it's fun. I like it. I'm trying to learn as much as I can, and I mean, especially from you guys. And I think I'm from moving on forward here. I'm gonna probably start watching hockey more than sometimes the NBA. I mean, I think I'm gonna have more fun watching
You're
hockey.
making the right choice,
than the
my
NBA.
friend. You're making the right choice.
Love to hear that. Our work is done here. Thank you very much.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
Welcome into the Betcast. And I got you got your Cerveza there too. Good stuff.
Yeah, a little Heineken beer right here.
Okay, there you go. Nice.
Awesome. Yep. Cheers to everybody. Heck of a Betcast here. It's like my head's spinning. It's like it's been nonstop go with people coming in, people going out, lots of stuff happening in the game. Live bets being won left and right. So hell of a night so far. Cheers to everybody.
Cheers. Yes. Let's get a winner.
We got to get a Bouchard shots on goal update though. That's important right now. How we doing?
Still 6-2, so we still need one from Bouchard and one from McDavid.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, one from Bouchard to get 2 and one from McDavid to get the parlay.
Yeah. Yeah, we need one from McDavid to get the parlay. The question is, are we going to get it at this point? That's the big question.
He should get on the. Him and Leon have been doing same line last 2 minutes of every period, right? So hopefully we'll get something here.
Oh. Someone's shooting water.
That was just a great, good, solid check there by Ekblad on McDavid. I just retweeted it. That's just good, strong hockey. I know he got shaken up from it, but that's just a great hit.
It's probably just
Textbook. Great hit. Yeah.
I'm throwing water. That's fine.
That's what you want to see really right now in the playoffs. Is stuff is just that good, solid, clean hit, hard hockey. Got to be hard and physical. Wow, Augustus, who's always tweeting at our accounts here, Ice Guys and our own personal accounts, he had a Bennett Marchand Perry goal prop. Goal parlay. Bennett Marchand and Perry at plus 3,300. Wow.
Nice.
Holy mackerel. Way to go to him. Yeah, congrats. I wish him congrats on that. Unbelievable. That's a hell of a price on that. Yeah, you definitely would have cashed that. They've all scored. Bennett, Marchand, Perry. No live moves as of now. Like we're inside 3 minutes left in the second period.
I'm going to start looking at some third period shot props for.
Yeah, and goal props, like especially
What's
full of empty net guys is what
I was going to say, live empty net
I'm going to be
goal.
cautious with this.
Marchand is,
I worry we may get out of empty net territory with one more Florida goal.
yeah,
So
that's the thing, yeah. Just you could still take last goal. Marchand scores last goals too.
Yeah.
Plus 950 for plus 700 for him to score a third period. It's not bad.
No. All right, let's see what we got here.
If you want to go nuts, maybe look at he's got fresh legs. If Florida does get up where it's out of hand, they're probably going to play the fourth line a lot. Maybe AJ Greer at plus 2,200.
Yeah, there you go. AJ Greer. Has he scored? I think I do remember him maybe scoring one earlier in the playoffs, an empty net goal.
It's just a good spot for those fourth line guys. Maybe throw on all of them. No shit, Greer and
That's yeah. Use your depth more if you have an extended lead like this. If you're Florida,
I'm going to do that. I'm going to take a little bit on all of them. What the hell? Well, I don't think I can get Gadjevich. So Greer and no shit. Throw a little bit on.
Sit down.
Plus 2,300. So throw some.
Yeah, we got I think Fernando's got a dog in the background, right?
Sorry, little French. I apologize. He's trying to get on top of me.
I could hear it. I could hear.
Sit down, my friend. Sit down. Sit down. Oh.
They're the best companions you could ever ask for.
Yeah, a dog for sure, definitely.
Unconditional love, no matter what. Yeah.
Any dog, I love all dogs, but currently I have this little guy right here. But any dog in the world, all animals, I love all animals.
Yeah.
Elephants, everything. They're man's best friends, animals, you know how they say.
Yeah.
They'll never let us down,
No doubt. Yeah.
This is my friend. Try not to make a lot of noise.
All right, there's 2 minutes left in the period here. Come on, Bush. Oh, Bush, I thought he was going to shoot that. Come on, man. All the two spots he was in there, didn't shoot it. Oh, there we go. Come on, rip that thing. There we go. I think that's our Bouchard shot for his second. So I think plus 235 is going to hit at least.
Oh, I thought we already had that.
Wow.
Yeah.
We just need one from McDavid now.
Yep. The parlay, though, is still short because McDavid stunningly does not have a well. Now he was banged up for a bit there early in the period, but he's still stuck on two. Yep. TV producer of the LA Kings, the great Doc Morgan for NBA Nugget, and primary assist to friend the great Doc Ember.
Oh.
I don't know if I don't think they gave it to him.
They didn't actually yet. What did they say that was going?
They
wide?
said it was going to go wide.
They must have, yeah. Which they do rule that every now. You gotta be shitting me. Yeah.
Oh wow.
It was gloved by Bobrovsky, but they deemed that if he didn't glove it, it would have went wide. And it's possible. Seeing it on replay, but yeah, this is the bullshit you got to deal with sometimes. With
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't Sogs. I don't get that. Sogs are such bullshit.
Yeah.
Like if Bobrovsky doesn't get the glove on it, it's a goal, and it's Bouchard's goal. So like it should be a shot on goal. Like Sogs are nuts to me. They don't make sense.
Yeah.
No, they don't. But they're great for regular season when they're not paying attention to anything, and you just But in the playoffs, it's a little tougher for sure. They don't even adjust those well though, because carrying over 1.5 shots has just been freaking gold. I made like 8 units already off of them. It's incredible. It's gold. They don't adjust it. It's weird. But you got to look for that. You got to look a little deeper in the playoffs. For
Edmonton penalty too. Darnell Nurse just took a penalty. Yep.
Don't think Florida will do much here.
Cross-checking.
Well, and Nurse is so terrible at selling a call. Like before the whistle, you're muted, Alex.
Oh, you can hear me? You hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Gotcha. Yep.
Oh, okay. I don't know why my headset keeps muting itself. Third period goal in first 5 minutes. Yes, plus 120. I'm jumping in on that.
Okay.
Rather than lay 145 with Florida.
Whoa.
Yep. Good idea. Yep.
I hit in the face.
That's a fan.
Nurse is terrible at selling calls. Like the whistle hadn't even gone off yet, and he went like this. Like he totally looked. He immediately put his arms up like that. He's terrible. So you think first 10 you're figuring Florida scores on the power play when they come back, or just because
that's what I said. Yeah, third period going first 5. I'm looking at first 5 at FanDuel. So I'm thinking they score on the power play. And rather than lay 145 or 155.
I suppose you probably want to take a look at some guys on the power play for a goal then too.
Yeah, sure, we can do that. We can look at third period anytime goal scorer.
No, I already took a little stab at the no-shake on the.
I need 2 more saves from Bobby to cash his, or 3 more saves.
Okay.
I'm probably going to go back to the third period live shots one more time too.
No, I'm done with that.
No, I know, Alex.
Although I think Edmonton in the last 2 games, they've had like 12 to 14 shots on goal.
It's a little different when you're down 4-1.
Yeah. Hardly every Edmonton top 6 forward to get a shot on goal because they're down 3 goals. Like unless they're gonna start rolling their bottom guys out.
Yeah.
At this point, Edmonton has to decide whether they want to waste it and try to go win in the third, or they're going to conserve it and go to the next one. I'd say the latter.
Oh, look at Marchand talking shit. I would love for him to fight somebody.
Yeah. That would be
him and Janmark going at it. That'd be a good fight too. Even fight.
I think if Edmonton don't get a goal in the first 5 minutes, they call it.
Yeah. Hence why third period goal in first 5 minutes is a decent bet.
Yep.
I'm going to go final score. Shit, the price sucks. But it's the obvious final score, 5-2 Florida. Plus 350 only, though.
What's 6-2 Florida?
650. That I could see happening.
Mm-hmm.
Anytime goal scorer. So the power play is going to be fresh. Yeah,
7 shots? Did they correct it? 7 shots, someone's saying. Did they add it after all? Let me just check. Because he was stuck on 6 before. Yes, they gave it to him.
Oh, yeah,
7.
they did. So we got the 2+.
Oh,
so we got the plus 235. That should cash then.
Yeah. I'd wait to the beginning of the third period.
Parlay does
call it
not.
for sure.
David didn't get any shots in that period, but
He didn't.
we did get the 2 from Bouchard.
And the weird thing is I was looking into that pregame and McDavid, because I had McDavid shot on goal in the last game, but he's only had 1 shot on goal in every second period of this series, except for this one. So he missed it on this one. But volume has been there in the first and the third periods, just not in the second periods. For him, anyways. He scored his second period goal last game, I think with a minute left in the period.
Yes, it was. It was later. Yep, in that period. Yep.
I know because I was sweating it.
Yeah. Just like me with Bouchard here to get 2 shots in this period. Just didn't think we were going to get it. There was another stat correction here. This time it finally worked in my favor. Yeah.
Welcome to Perlo's world.
Yeah, it's usually to the works
Welcome
against
to
you.
Perlo's world. Sweating shots.
It's like bar and
That's
soccer,
what I
right?
do for
It's like same shit.
Yeah. All right, good stuff. Wow.
All right. So my only play, I'm about to go take a smoke break right quick, but my only play heading into the third period is over at FanDuel, third period goal in first 5 minutes. It has moved down to plus 115. Still worth betting at any plus price, but you know, shop around. I'm sure DraftKings or MGM might have it too. Goal in first 5 minutes of the third period, and I'll be back when that starts.
Sounds good. We'll see you in a bit. All right, I'm going to dabble in these shots on goals for the third again. Perry, Bouchard for sure. We're targeting those 2 guys again. Oh, there we go. My over in the Blue Jays game just cashed. All right, very good. Love to see that. All right, let's see what we can find here.
It's a little juicy, but you can take Bouchard shot on goal and the Panthers to score in the third period at minus 122.
Yeah, I see that. Wow.
You would think at least Florida's going to score 1.
Yes. All right. Okay, so Bouchard, that Bouchard 2 second period shots should hit for us. That's good. Good that we got that.
Or even if we go right back to McDavid and Bouchard.
Yep.
And a Florida goal in the third period, that's plus 177.
I'm definitely looking at Bennett for empty net goal. He'd be a candidate. Marchand, a candidate. Verhaeghe even has scored an empty net goal in the past. Yep. I'm going to look it up right now. How are we for Florida as far as empty net goals are concerned? Yeah.
Come out.
All right. Bouchard anytime goal plus 18. There he is. He said he'd come back for the intermission. There he is. Shea's back in the house.
So here's a look that's got some value. Edmonton over 1.5 goals in the third period is minus 135. But if you take them for the third period being their highest scoring period, which they've only had one goal, so they got to have two to get the highest scoring period. That's plus 360 over at FanDuel.
Wow.
So if they get two, you'll get the plus 360 versus taking the over 1.5 at minus 135 if you think Edmonton's going to get 2 goals.
It's interesting. Yep. I don't know what Edmonton's going to do because Florida's good at shutting it down, but Edmonton does have to push, and Edmonton does have the capabilities of exploding with the talent they've got. But against this team, can they do it?
Yeah, I think statistically, their third period has been their best play.
Well, the old Stuart Skinner showed back up, though.
He's not been great tonight. I don't want to throw it all on him and blame it all on him, but there's no doubt he could have played a little bit better tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, 1 goal difference, it's a totally different game.
Yeah, there's no doubt he could have played a little bit better. But again, the bigger issue right now is some of what Edmonton is allowing at the moment offensively. And right now they're allowing too much, and they're been way too undisciplined tonight. Way too undisciplined. There we go. We'll just heard someone
turn on some lights
background there. There we go.
Is it just me, or where do all these hot chicks get seats right behind the coaches at the playoffs?
Well, because they do that so they can be seen, because they know they've got special stuff to show everybody. Yeah.
But how do they afford that? There's a blonde sitting behind Florida's bench just smoking.
Yeah. Yeah, I've noticed that. Just like behind Dallas, there's always.
I was gonna say Dallas has got that smoking blonde chick that's always right behind
the big old biddies. Yep.
It's always the southern. It's the southern women, boys.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bouchard almost cashed. He tried.
Yep. Okay, we got to figure out Bouchard. I'm definitely going to sprinkle on the 2 shots again. It cashed for us in miracle fashion last period, so we'll take it again here in the third.
Yeah, I'm just going to take him and McDavid for 1.
Hopefully better luck this time with it. Yep.
Yeah, 129 plus 129.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Murray State University is going to the College World Series.
Yeah, I saw that they were playing tonight, and
I graduated from there. It's about 25 minutes from here.
Murray State, the Racers, they're racing to the final.
I know their coach real well. Soon to be their former coach.
Yeah, he's probably going to get bigger opportunity, right?
Yeah, he probably makes about 100,000 there. He'll get a bigger contract somewhere else. Yeah. He's a good dude.
Yeah, he's done a nice job there. Yeah.
Yeah. It's really unbelievable when you look at it. It's a really small school.
Very good basketball run when they had John Moran, of course, all those years ago. Yep.
Oh yeah.
That was probably their best tenure at the time. Yep.
Yeah, there's a guy named Popeye Jones back in the day. Wasn't too bad either.
Good stuff. Yeah, Popeye Jones. Yeah.
Yeah, my cousin was his backup. Needless to say, he got about 4 minutes a game. He didn't get to play much. Anyway, Bouchard, 2 shots on goal, FanDuel plus 280. Is that right?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm gonna pop that one. He almost scored.
Yep.
Shots. I might take Marchand for a couple shots.
Florida 4-1.
Oh, is the you mean just you sprinkle on that for the final score, like no goals in the period?
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get a refill.
All right, sounds good. All right. Just punching in. We're looking at a couple. Yeah, I'm definitely going to look at Verhaeghe, Bennett, and Marchand for small third period goal props for Florida, just in case the empty net's in play, which very well could be.
Did your point combo hit? I did Marchand, Reinhardt, or Bennett, and Verhaeghe. That one hit. I don't know if that's the one you gave us or not.
I definitely gave. I said the third line was worth it. They cashed on the first goal. Lundell, Lusterinen, and Marchand. But I think the top line did as well. I'm pretty sure.
I didn't take Lusterinen. I took Verhaeghe, Bennett, and Marchand.
Right.
It hit too, though. I think they're just too deep for anybody.
It's just they come out in waves. They've got the four lines. They're relentless. They play downhill, smash mouth style, physical, pressure all over the ice. And it's all four lines that play that way. That's why it's so damn difficult.
Yeah.
I'm going to ladder. I'm going to take Marchand for one shot in the third period.
Yep.
So if score, that's minus 118.
I
and
like
for
that.
2 shots at plus 430. So
I'm bad.
taking that. And I already have Noshik and Greer to get a goal for some pizza money, just because they're going to play a lot more in the third, probably. Maybe, well, depending on how good Greer is, maybe because Greer's just coming off an injury, but what the hell? It's a Betcast. I'll play it. I already played it. No.
Perlo, did you play juniors or some professionally?
Who's that?
Did you?
Me? I played
Yes.
up until midget AAA.
Okay.
And then I coached and for a few years, and then I discovered the wonderful world of drugs and alcohol for about 20 some odd years.
And that derailed everything.
And then I woke up and I was like, well, I should do some of this hockey stuff. And here I am. That's it.
Carson's been skating for a little over a year. He made a single A team, a 1A, and it's pretty impressive. But they broke it down to me yesterday, the whole hockey spectrum of OHL and single and double and triple, and they basically said until you're AAA, those are where the players really are good. Then they go in the USA. I can't keep up with all of it, but
yeah.
Then they have
He's only
juniors.
been skating for a year, you said?
Yeah, he's been skating for 14 months. Skating.
Wow.
He's been playing hockey for about 12.
That's pretty impressive, man.
Yeah.
Like he's serious. Like Shea's kid is serious about playing the sport.
Who was it? Is it Ekblad or who was it we were talking about that didn't start
Ekholm is
skating?
coming in for the camp.
Yeah, don't just
Oh,
keep
no,
that
but
amongst
there was a
keep that
player
amongst
that
y'all,
didn't
please.
start skating until he was 12. Oh, it's Joe
No, just don't
Jovanovski.
post it publicly. Yeah.
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah, don't post that, please.
Ed Jovanovski didn't start skating until he was 12 years old.
Banned for life from the ice guys if you sell out Shea here.
Yeah, don't. I'd get in trouble. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure that guy you just mentioned is not from Kentucky, though. We've had
Is that
zero
Ed
players.
Jovanovski? No, I don't think so.
No.
But,
He right now he's having fun and he's working hard at it. So, and I got him in front of the right people, and they really like him. So that's all you can ask for.
Yeah.
He'll probably never make AAA, but that's fine. It's expensive.
yeah, it is. Yeah, that's the hard thing about hockey is it is an expensive sport for sure. No
They
doubt
own a
about it.
team. Lubos owns a team called the Spartans. They're a juniors team, and I think they told me the other day they charge $15,000 a piece for their players to come here.
He
and play.
played for the Blues in 99-2000. That was like 25 years ago. Lubos Bartechko. Yeah.
Correct.
Bartechko, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Bartechko.
See, we're old enough. Perlos remembers those days. Yeah.
Yeah, I knew the name.
I think
when you
Quenneville
mentioned
was
it.
coaching the Blues back then. Yep.
He was talking
Yeah.
about playing with the Kachucks the other day, and I'm like, wait a minute, you couldn't play Austin. Oh, you played with their dad. He's like, yeah.
Yeah, the dad.
I said, oh, okay.
Yeah, that's right.
He's
Yeah.
from Slovakia. He's Carson asked him the other day. I wanted Carson to tell you. I got one of his rookie cards. And we bought it off eBay. It was like $3. He's like, Lubos. He says, why is your card only worth $3 and Connor McDavid's is worth like hundred or thousands? He said, God. I was like, shut up. He's like, well, or no. He said, Connor Bedard's worth like $150. I said, well, he said, I'm winning the rookie of the year. And he said, I'm old. He said, why did you even buy one? Why didn't you just tell me I gave you one? I said, we don't do that.
Oh, appreciate that. CFL fan in the chat. Ian and Alex all season long. Appreciated the insights. We appreciate that. Thank you very much. Love doing this for you guys. Yep.
Hey, you guys are a lifesaver for me when I'm out mowing. That hour-long podcast just takes a lot of time away.
That's great. It's
it does. I'm gonna miss it.
We don't shortchange anybody. Like, we go in depth. We don't. That's always the great thing about the show. We really do, and we love doing that.
If it isn't the best NHL betting show there is, it's certainly the most in-depth one. That's for sure.
You got that right. Yep. All right, Bennett Bouchard's plus 750, 3 shots, and Bouchard plus 280, 2 shots in the third period. We're in on that again.
And I got Marchand 1 shot and 2 shots.
I will do the McDavid Bouchard parlay for one more time as well, plus 120 on that.
McDavid Bouchard. Is that for point?
That's just for a shot on goal.
Oh, shot on goal.
Yeah.
Both of them?
Yeah. Heavens to Betsy, down by 3.
Didn't McDavid go in the locker room?
Get 1 shot. Yeah.
Didn't he go in the locker room or did he come back out?
No, he came back out. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Hey, y'all.
And Alex is back just in time. The third period has just gotten underway with Florida with 50 seconds left of power play time.
Yep. Smoked a little turquoise Jeep, ate a leftover taco, and now we're ready.
Ready to rock. Here we go. Yep. Oh, yeah, the goal scores in the third period. I have, and this is just a score in the third period. I have Marchand plus 500, Verhaeghe plus 500, and there was one more Florida. Oh, yeah, Marchand, Verhaeghe. Oh, yeah, Bennett plus 450 with the empty net in play, potentially.
You'll have a show tomorrow? Probably.
I'm actually going to take Bouchard, too. Small to get a goal. This is the only Edmonton one I've got. Bouchard in the third at 15-1.
Ooh. Bobrovsky was playing around there. Holy smokes. Yep.
All right, so the power play over for Florida, 18 and change left in the third, 4-1. I still think we're at the point in the game where it's too little too late for Edmonton, but
we got 3 minutes to get a goal from somebody.
Yeah. All right, that period turned out okay. We were going to be profitable anyway because of Perry getting a goal in that period at plus 900.
Yeah.
But the fact we were able to at least cash Bouchard 2 shots in that period at plus 235, that's big to be able to get that one. And it wasn't looking good for a bit.
Shit, I didn't take that one. Damn it.
So I ran it back, basically. I got McDavid and Bouchard parlay for a shot, and then a sprinkle on Bouchard and McDavid shot.
Yeah, if McDavid doesn't get a shot in this period.
Bouchard 2 and 3, yeah.
If he doesn't get a shot in this period, gets held to 2 shots in the game, then that's just this is not good. Not good.
That's why I stayed away. Barkov was going to be on McDavid all game, so that's kept Draisaitl down in the first 2 games, and now he gets to keep McDavid down.
Power play Florida, I believe, coming up because Skinner put the puck over the glass.
No way.
Yep.
Wow.
Wow.
What's Florida to score the next goal right now? Probably not.
So
very
there we
good.
go. Florida is going to the power play. Delay a game. Stu Skinner. Skinner!
Yeah.
Remember, I have Bennett, Marchand, Verhaeghe in this period. Because they're empty net candidates, too, all those guys.
He wasn't even looking at the puck.
Yeah. So if we get a goal here, it would be beautiful if we get another from Bennett or another from Marchand or one from Verhaeghe.
Definitely like
And quickly. Yeah, a goal quickly would be nice as well.
Yeah, we got under 5 goal in first 5. That's right.
Yep.
Marchand next goal incoming. All right, Aaron. Hope you're right. I also need him just to get a shot. Would be fine with me. I put a little extra on that.
Doing the old Fat Joe in this third period, leaning back. Nate Schmidt, all of a sudden, he's been involved. He just shot the puck off the face-off.
Oh, Bennett off the pipe.
They're winning all these ozone face-offs, too, on the power play. That's an issue. Holy shit, Verhaeghe got stopped by Skinner there. What a chance it was, too. Tell you what, Bennett had a chance. Verhaeghe had a chance. Like, our guys are getting their looks here.
Want to put it away. Shut that door.
I feel like it's already put away.
Yeah. Wallman and Marchand now having a little something happened there, and Wallman there a little upset about something. Yeah, they got all Edmonton all frazzled a little bit.
I wonder how the parlays are going. Got 3 parlays going.
Yeah.
Fun parlays. Let's see what they
Who all do they have their free agents? Bennett's a free agent.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Panthers ML, Panthers team.
Marchand's a free agent, but he might resign there. They're saying.
Oh, what passing! Florida power play goal. Aaron Ekblad.
Ekblad. That's
damn.
Oh. Said they're going.
Remember, I don't have these guys next goal. I just have them to score a goal in the third.
Goal in first 5 minutes.
There we go.
There
Another
you go.
problem is the empty net's totally out of the equation now.
For now.
Unless Edmonton gets another one. 5-1
Right.
Panthers.
Yeah.
There we go. That's a good Panther sound there. Yep. I know everyone.
Wow.
You can't help but chuckle when I do that.
Who passed it to him?
And here we go. Pickard's coming in.
Mm-hmm.
A little late now.
Yeah, he's gonna. This is a rest. He'll be back in game 4. I bet.
Yeah.
I no doubt.
Reinhart-
Skinner started.
And you have to know the penalty, of course, helped in that as well. The fact that he's the one who committed the penalty and give up the goal, like now you gotta sit down.
No, this is the right move. Yep.
That was Bennett to pass it to him, right? We got our best bet for the show.
It was
Over
Oh,
1.5
yeah.
points. For
to
Bennett.
Chuck Reinhart. Looked like.
Was it Bennett? I'm not sure he was on the ice. for
And
that,
Kachuk
but
had the primary assist. I thought
It was-
did Bennett have it before? Was it?
Jones and Kachuk, I think, got the assist.
No, that's
Oh, okay.
Bennett, number 13. He does the backhand pass.
Isn't Reinhardt 13?
That was 19 behind the
No,
net. That
Bennett's
was
number 9 there, Burlow.
Oh, sorry, right, number 9.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
It's
I was like, 13's
number,
gotta
never
be-
mind.
Trust me, I know his number. We've been betting him a lot. Yeah.
Never mind. My Lusterine and the Bennett one probably isn't going to catch. So, no empty netter.
Yeah.
So, yeah, under, as I was mentioning when we were doing that, I don't know. I may still get. I had under 7.5, Bennett over 1.5, Perry over 1 shot, Panthers team total over 1.5, and Panthers ML at plus 210.
Did you
So
take
that one looks
Bobrovsky?
like
He
it's
just
coming
cashed.
in. It's maybe. I don't
Wow,
know.
what a save Bobrovsky there on Connor Brown.
Yeah. Carson had a male teacher last year, and his name was Skinner, and he used to go in there and go, Skinner.
I know.
Yes. And he said, "Why are you
He's
doing
learned from the best. Yeah.
That's awesome. That is awesome.
He would go,
He's learning from the best, man.
Mr. Skinner.
Yeah.
He's like, why do you say it like that? He's like, oh, there's a goal for Edmonton. I was like,
Oh, that's
It's not even I that
amazing.
came up with it. It's from the fucking Simpsons.
I know, but that's great that it's getting credited to you, Ian. That,
Yeah, I know.
that's even
Yeah.
better.
That is, yeah.
That's so good.
I just shake my head every time you say it now because that's all that's in my head.
We got another penalty here? What's happening?
I must be behind y'all. I'm at 15 minutes.
Everybody's behind Ian. Ian gets a feed from the nether regions of the underground. He's always ahead of everybody.
Does he get a jump on the books for they
It is
connect?
another Edmonton penalty, man. This is definitely something they're going to have to work on next game is the fucking penalties.
Florida was plus 103 to score the next goal before the 9 minus 136.
Yeah.
Yeah.
AJ Greer, getting in the grill there. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Mark. Dugging them in the back.
So another power play for the Panthers, and it's just a matter of how much they're going to win by now at this point.
Hopefully it stays
Under
just like that.
7. The guy you had on the day had the best bet under 7.
Yeah, we're hoping for Jack here. He's got very little wiggle room left. Yeah.
I want it for him, and I got a parlay under 7.5. So let's slow it all down now. Except shots. We still need shots.
They need to do over under for how many fights are going to be in the next game because if Florida wins this, there's going to be a bunch.
Is he going to go back to the well, McDavid, with that's not fucking good enough? Dig in right now.
Yeah.
It should have been him.
Of course, we won't get to see it this year if he does go that route, but
Could he still win the Conn Smythe this year, even if they lose?
who?
No, I don't think so.
McDavid,
No.
there's no chance he could possibly win it again if they don't win the Stanley Cup this year.
Yeah, no chance. No.
Got to give it to someone for Florida. Yep.
Yeah.
Right now, Bennett has moved into the pole position, plus 200.
Yep.
And guess who's
Bennett and
got
Marchand.
him pre-series at 26-1?
Yeah.
You do too, right?
Well,
Yeah.
no. Yeah, I grabbed a piece of it, a tiny piece of it.
Yeah. Like, I would put Bennett ahead of Bobrovsky right now, for sure. Like, Bennett's been amazing. Scored again tonight.
I'm at
I think-
the
He's
the
winning
only
playoffs
thing.
in goals. Yep.
But a Bobrovsky shutout in a closeout game would give him the Conn Smythe.
Yeah. Which could still happen, right?
Yeah. That's what
anybody's
would push him
pitching.
over the edge.
Hey, don't forget that. We might need that in the game in the last game.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Bobrovsky shutout for the
Mhm.
constant.
Or
I
as
might do that in
Chuck
game
Barkley
6.
would call him, Sergei Bababka.
Well,
Yeah.
but you won't bench till then.
I couldn't believe it when that was one of the best. That's like Don Cherry-esque what Barkley said.
Yeah,
like
it is,
a
yeah.
year or two ago. Yeah.
I'm
It's the
pretty,
Oilers and the Panthers and our guy Sergei Bababka. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Rico
I
has
could,
it.
I could easily watch 20 minutes of Charles Barkley reading NHL names. That would just be great content.
That's how he sounds.
Yeah.
It's the Oilers and the Panthers.
Yeah, that's actually a good Charles Barkley.
They
Yeah.
said
Come on, man.
They said Jordan was a big supporter of the Blackhawks.
Yep.
He used to go
Who?
to games. They said Jordan was back in the day.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
No, Jordan
Jordan-
supported the Blackhawks well. Yep.
Jordan and Roenick and Chelios used to drink and play golf together all the time.
Yep.
Yeah.
Chicago was humming in those days because the Blackhawks didn't win a championship in that decade, but they were in the playoffs.
They
and
were
they
close.
a pretty good team and close. Yep.
Almost pulled off the double in '92. Remember, every other night was Bulls and Hawks in the playoffs.
And Bears weren't bad
Old
either, were
stadium.
they?
Well, the end of the Dicker era at that point.
Yeah. Bears were heading downhill at that point, though. Yep.
Yeah.
When they did Super Bowl shuffle, I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bulls
that
and
was the
Hawks.
end of that.
was
Yeah,
where
that
it
was
was at.
'85.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the early '90s, it was because Cubs were bad. Sox had just built New Comiskey, and they were good for a little bit.
Yeah.
But it was Bulls. It was Bulls and Hawks in the '90s.
Yeah.
In the early '90s.
Although there was some momentous years in the '90s for the Cubs because it was the last years of the great Harry Carey on the mic.
Right.
That was that was the best part of the Cubs in the '90s.
Right.
It was
and
Harry's
then
last year.
Sox.
Yep.
Sox won the division '93. Would have probably won the World Series in '94 if not for the strike. And then
That's
it fell apart.
That you put in the same booth. Harry Carey and Charles Barkley at a KHL game or something like that.
that would be great. Like an AI style.
Oh, yeah,
That'd be awesome.
It's a fair question. How does Leon disappear so bad? Yeah, I couldn't. I got the shirt on right now. I mean, he might be on it right now.
Can't find him with a telescope.
Hasn't been great tonight, Draisaitl. What's happened with our
really
big
haven't
German
heard
here?
anything on him at all.
He's been pretty quiet tonight.
Getting shut down.
That's probably part of it. Yep.
He's been good in the playoffs, just not this round.
No,
right?
this is one of his most really tepid games. Yeah.
Speaking of great players but bad in the playoffs, where's Mitch Marner going to end up? I know where he's not going to end up.
Yeah, he won't be back in Toronto, but I heard there's a lot of teams that are in on Mitch Marner.
Yeah, Utah,
I
Pittsburgh.
heard Peter Angelo's not going to play next year.
Oh,
And
really?
that's
You mean the
that's
Vegas?
a no-tax state, so put two and two together there. Yeah.
Well, Marchand,
Petrangelo with a little October 1st LTIR.
Yep.
And then they go out and get him.
Yep. Yep. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
That would be right now. That would be my biggest lean. Although LA too. LA is
Heavy
on them too. I think LA.
he'd be a good ad out in Chicago with that young group.
Yeah, they don't. It's just he.
Well, no, it's but Alex is grumbling about. They're not going to be getting Mitch Marner. No.
Too much money.
Edmonton power play. Marchand.
Not only is money as much as they still want to lose right now. And they do, getting Marner's not going to help that.
All right, here comes some boost bombs, Ian.
Yeah, Pittsburgh. It wouldn't. Yeah, the question is, would he want to go there? Rebuilding team, but Pittsburgh reunited with Dubas. Dubas has a freaking hard on for some of these.
I thought that too, but then what's his name came on, and Demers came on, and he's got a better inside than me, and I think.
Happy birthday, by the way, to our buddy Jason Demers.
That's right.
Here.
Yeah.
Gets to spend it, working in Florida, covering the final. Could do a lot worse for your birthday than that. Yeah.
Fellow Gemini.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I said happy birthday in group there, but
he will be one of our. By the way, for those of you that are on Patreon, he will be one of our Player Suite interviews in the off season. He definitely said he's in for doing one. Yep. Catch up with him, do a full hour thing, and
Yeah, that'll be good. Yeah, there's a couple.
And the nice thing is,
people.
he's actually a guy that will talk longer than me, which is good. He can take
talks
over.
good. He talks well. That's for sure.
Yes.
He's got the gift of gab for sure.
We're gonna get Phil Sykes back on to do some story time stuff.
Yep.
There's a couple other players we're gonna reach out to. So yeah, definitely, I'm looking forward to player suites this summer.
Yep.
It'll be fun.
The good thing is we just record a day and time of the guests choosing whenever they're available, and off we go.
And then we pop it up there.
Oh, Florida's still blocking shots.
Wonder how soft that ice is right now.
Pretty soft.
Yeah, that ice is not in the best of shape. That is for sure.
It's not going to be in good shape the next.
But that's the way. But Edmonton used. I'm hearing Oilers fans saying, "What do you expect? The ice is." It's for both teams, though. I don't want to hear that as an excuse. Can't use that as an excuse. Both teams got to play in it.
Yeah, it's more advantageous for Florida for sure. No doubt.
But it is. You're right. It is an advantage for Florida just because Edmonton relies on the smooth surface for the.
And Edmonton has one of the best rinks in the league. Yeah. That's always talked about how their ice quality. So maybe Florida's doing that. Yeah, that may be a little bit of home ice advantage.
Yeah, gumming up the ice to make it harder.
But I was saying Florida's not going to make sure that ice is good.
Leave a couple of garage doors in the arena open for a couple hours and let that place get a little warm.
Whoever makes the ice, you just got to nudge them and say, don't try too hard.
Yeah.
Is there anyone from NHL there that inspects that? That's my thing. There's got to be a minimum team.
There's a minimum. There's a minimum.
Yeah, the minimum. Yeah, right. Obviously, can't have it be hazardous. But.
It's not the first time that happens. It happens in the regular season too. Certain games for certain teams that they know they're going up against a fast team. You can tell. You gotta watch it. But that was honestly a big reason why I was on.
And here we go. We got ourselves a little bit of a big line brawl here, a mini one anyway.
Come on, drop the gloves. Drop the gloves.
Drop it. Somebody fight. Yeah.
I just need fighting majors.
Gadjevich and Nurse going at it.
So Frederick should fight, man. He hasn't did jack.
Gadjevich and Nurse are going at it. Here we go.
There you go, buddy. You got it.
600 for Alex.
Yes. Hell yeah.
I'd be the one.
I like this for Edmonton, though. You're losing. Go down with saying we're not taking it lightly and easily.
Yes. Let's go.
That's 650, man. Nice bet.
I was a college referee for 25 years, and we don't do that shit. We don't get in the middle of that. Like, you guys break it up.
Still going, Nurse and Gadjevich. They're definitely getting 5.
They're crazy.
Yeah. Well done.
We start counting numbers.
We're getting tired now, but still Gadjevich trying to swing.
Yeah.
And they're dog tired. Yeah, that's the right time to get in there.
I'd much rather have Gadjevich wasting his energy right now than Nurse, though.
And who posted that, right? That was a bet online prop, right?
Yep, bet online. Yeah, plus 600 when I got in, but it was as high as plus 650.
Them for putting that out there.
Yes. Yeah.
What was that bet?
It was plus 600 on will there be a fighting major in the series?
They're still going. Let them go. They're done.
Yep. I like this for Edmonton. Yep. Yeah, I do. I like this for Edmonton.
Yeah,
don't show them that you're going to go down meekly or quietly.
Right.
It's about sending a message for the rest of the series that, we don't like this and we're coming for you next time.
Are you still leaning on Edmonton for tomorrow after watching tonight's game? I know it's what you said pregame.
Yes, I am. I'm sticking with it. I am, but I'm gonna dabble. I'm gonna split it up though. It's not gonna be all on the money line. I'm gonna go first.
I think I am gonna take Florida in 5 now.
I don't blame changing one bit after.
We got to give Skinner a chance to bounce back because this is game 4, and game 4.
I will be on Edmonton to score first goal in first period and some form of first period money line or first period puck line. But I don't know if I'm trusting full game at this point.
I might take Edmonton first period. I might just wait till if they score and then.
This may be the good Perlo special spot. Edmonton first period goal.
Would be a very good Perlo.
Florida second period goal. Yeah, that might be the move.
I'll definitely be taking that.
Yeah, exactly. It could be the Edmonton first period goal, Florida second period goal type.
When I do that, by the way, anybody out there, I always bet the Edmonton first a goal in first period and the goal and the Perlo special. I do them both.
Okay.
So
Do you parlay that, or are they separate bets?
No, that's the thing. He does a
separate bets. Yeah. I'll take the goal first period and I'll take the Perlo special too. So I'll put a little more on goal first period and I'll take the Perlo special too. So if I'm more comfortable with the goal first period than if I miss the second period, then I'm still up either way. So.
Oh, he hit Bennett in the kidneys.
And Greer just went after Ekholm too. Like Greer was just swinging on Ekholm, and Ekholm didn't really want much of it. Greer's a bit of a wild man too for Florida.
He's low. Look at that. Yep. That's on Edmonton's bench.
Greer might get an extra something there.
Yeah.
I guess that was the bad part of taking Greer and Noshik to score a goal is because Greer is going to do that.
What's this going to be, a 2-on-2?
See Greer with his tongue out.
Yeah.
See, that's the whole thing about Florida. I don't think this is any advantage to
They're a bunch of animals, but in a good way. Like people would love it.
I don't think this is good for them for doing it, but you're not getting any advantage from it either because Florida just loves this shit. This is wonderful for them. This is great.
I think our guy Robert Carlson had the plus 600 for a fight in the series too. I think he bet it.
Yeah.
Greer got a major.
Yeah.
I guess in a major, he went to the locker room in that major.
They probably gave up misconducts.
Misconduct.
Kick them all out. They just off for the rest of the game.
Oh.
Yeah. Nurse, Frederick, Gadjevic, Greer all probably got 10 minutes. So 5 and 10s for Nurse and
Shout out to Bet Online for posting the bet, posting the prop. You're scared, go to church. They weren't. Yeah.
Florida, it's only plus 230.
Why do they pay it out tonight, or do they wait till the end of the series? That's the question.
Yeah. All you need is one, too. That's the beauty. It's just one game the game kind of gets out of hand, and the scraps happen late. Yeah.
It's only plus 230 for Florida in 5. Yeah.
It's the only sport where two guys, one on each team, can drop the gloves and go at it.
So we're going on the Florida
forever rule in this sport. Yeah.
Harry got an extra.
Yep. Never take it away. Never take it away.
Wait a minute.
Oh, no way. Crypto Goat saying 2-minute penalties.
How are these minors?
Are you shitting?
You gotta be kidding me, dude.
How the fuck is Nursing Gadjevic getting minors when they were throwing punches?
The shot corrections were bad. Did they really go this way?
That is outrageous, man. That is outrageous if they're not giving a major there. Holy Jesus.
Am I muted? I can't hear anybody.
That's absurd. 2 minutes for Gadjevic. Nurse 2 minutes for Ruff. That's ridiculous.
I think Alex just went to go.
I think he's pissed for it, and rightfully so. I think he just
I would
needed
be too.
I need a
He's
moment.
going to have another hoot, I imagine.
Yeah.
He's
Going back to trades.
He's going to get some indigo right now. Calm himself down.
This is unfucking believable.
Yeah,
that's mind-boggling.
Oh, no, wait, hold up, wait, no, they just added Nurse 5-minute major.
Okay.
Gadjevich and Nurse have.
They were
major-
swinging for like a minute. There is no world that they can call that not a fight. Not a fight.
No, it's officially added. Okay, we're good. We're good.
I was gonna say that might have been as bad as
You know what it is? These apps are slow, and sometimes they post stuff before it's made official.
Well, no, I'm on the because I'm waiting for the NHL at the official game summary. Then that's what was strolling in, and so now that's official. That's now it's official.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
None of the misconducts were up either. And I'm like, wait a minute, they gave out 4 misconducts, like at least 2, if not 4 misconducts right then. So.
Is this the end of it? There's still, 7 minutes left here. Yep.
Yeah. Was that a McDavid shot? No, it wasn't.
I still need a Marchand shot.
We can. Thank goodness common sense prevailed there. Yep.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I would have fucking lost it.
There's no world where that is not 5-minute majors for Nurse and Gadjevich. Yeah. Yeah, Nurse fighting. There it is. Yeah. Gadjevich fight. Yeah. As soon as punches are thrown and they square on, and it's like that.
I'm like gloves off, and they were punching for over a minute. Like, yeah, I'm like,
come on, yeah. Let's go Panthers at Amaranth. Oh yeah, Rich has 5-1 for 25 to 1. Wow.
Oh right, 25.
Oh, they won't pull the goalie now, Rich. Not at 4 goals down. So this really has life for you.
Oh, I hope you get it, dude. I hope you don't get that.
Yeah, Rich H deserves it. One of the greats.
Yeah,
for sure, man.
Ready to cheer on, and thankfully, our Abbotsford Charlotte game 1 is Friday, so no.
And we also wanted to get it. We want to get it for the other best bet on the show too.
Yep.
Under 7.
Oh, everything just locked up for me.
Well, there's a penalty or something going
on.
Okay. Verhage got a high stick, maybe. Yep. Evander Kane looking for trouble.
Ian, did you take Bouchard over 2 or Bouchard for 1 and Connor for 1?
I had Bouchard 2 shots and 3 shots, little split. Yep.
So Bouchard just had 1.
Yeah.
Still, McDavid's still
I
at
think
2.
Edmonton just took a penalty again too.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Oh shoot! I don't know what that.
There goes Kane.
Oh, he threw a stick back up in Verhage's face. You could tell he did it deliberately too.
Oh yeah.
Oh, then you got Bouchard slashing Verhage.
Oh, you hit him while he was on the ice.
Yeah. Gave a little wind up.
Bouchard.
You're giving Kane a 5-minute major here.
They should.
Yeah, because he sticked him in the face
while he was on the ice. Yeah.
He looked down. He meant to do it.
Oh
And
boy,
was that the Bouchard slash to get Verhage on the ground?
No, I think that might get.
They're probably
no.
just getting rid of it.
Yeah, they're
Oh,
just look at it, and they'll probably be reduced to 2. That's not 5-minute worthy.
Oh yeah, they just called 5 to review it.
I've seen him going off to the bench or going on to the bat.
Oh yep.
We're rich now. Just what he needed, to have sweat through another power play opportunity. Yep.
no, he got a 5, right?
Yep.
I mean, he could hedge with Panthers next goal plus 168.
Oh no, Florida 2-minute power play.
Perry's
Oh, because of Perry.
inching close in
What's
20
going on
minutes
here?
to
He
being
got a
in the
5.
box
Did he
in
get a
the fucking
5?
series.
Back to the drawing board for Edmonton. Has 2 days now. After the Thursday is when the next game of this series, and we will be with you again for a Betcast Patreon exclusive Thursday night.
Yep.
For Game 4.
I may be coming to you from Chicago in that one. I might be heading to Chicago.
Oh, all right. You got a little business in Chicago.
Oh, we got more. We got more stuff going on. Unfortunately, this looks like for John Massey, shit or get off the pot. Looks like it just might be clutching and grabbing here in this latest scrum.
Just a little
after the
getaway
whistle.
for Carolina and out of Chicago. So.
Oh, okay.
So I want you to message me all the best, like the best deep dish in Chicago.
I was gonna say we want a restaurant recommendation. Check out Weber Grill.
Weber Grill. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right.
That's one of my favorite places to go eat when I'm back home.
I went to Cracker Barrel first time today, and it was freaking good, man.
Are you kidding me? Chicken fried steak.
That was freaking good.
If a Cracker Barrel is gonna be good anywhere, Fort Wayne, Indiana might be the place.
There's
That
like
was
5 of them within
that was
20
way
miles.
better than I thought it was going to be. It was very
Oh
good.
my God! Crap.
Oh yeah, that's right. Our guy Kev Dog works at McCormick and Schmick's in Chicago, which is a fantastic steakhouse too.
Okay.
Can't go wrong with
I
that.
want deep dish though. What's the best deep dish?
Deep dish. All right, and you staying downtown?
Are you a Giordano's
Probably.
or a Lou, Alec?
Now, Giordano's isn't the best. So no, I mean Giordano's is like it's a local chain. It's all right.
Giordano's, we have a Giordano's here.
Yeah. So you can get maybe go Lou Malnati's.
They're holding him while the other guy's punching him.
No,
they can't do that.
Yeah, you can't do that. That's got to be a misconduct too.
That's like a WWE tag team.
Lou
Stan Bowman looks kind of
Lou
depressed right now.
Malnati's. I'll DM. I'll just DM it to you, Perlo.
Yeah, do that. DM me or whatever.
Yeah.
It's funny you mentioned Giordano's. I forwarded my wife that for Father's Day. Ordered me
Yeah.
something. Had to send here.
Oh, nice.
She
They
won't
got
do
one
it.
inside the Paris.
Oh,
in-
she
in
won't?
Vegas.
Oh.
I usually go there.
I thought you said she was doing it.
Vegas.
I'll order myself.
Yeah.
Hey, Alex, I heard they don't serve the ribs down at Portillo's in the downtown location anymore. Do they still do that or no?
No, yeah. The rib thing is that there's other areas that have Portillo's in Chicago that serve ribs, and they're they're okay. Like I mean that's not the place I'm going for ribs when I'm back home. I go to Limbs, but
2-man advantage, Florida, by the way. So poor Rich.
Oh, boy.
Portillo's is
absolutely sweating.
Oh my God.
Portillo's the beef is good, but everything else is just kind of mid. Like their burgers are actually terrible in my opinion.
I like their Chicago
Even the
dogs.
beef is
They got a good
The dog, hot dog's good because it's Vienna beef hot dog. Anyway, any place that has a Vienna beef hot dog, you can trust it.
5-1, 25-1 with a 2-man advantage. Oh shit.
2-man advantage?
Yeah.
Come on, don't score.
Well, if somebody's going to break Rich's.
But I want Marshawn to get a shot though.
Hopefully, it's one of our.
Yeah, I need a Marchand shot.
One of our
Yeah,
guys. I need a Marchand shot too. And he's not even on the ice right now.
They should be doing a change. Well, it's about over.
And
Come
now we've
on.
got something else happened after this last whistle.
Oh
Yep.
my God.
The refs have got to take control here now.
Yeah.
Start throwing guys right out now.
That's what they're going to do. It's going to be a 10-minute misconduct. You get a 10-minute misconduct. You get
Yeah.
a 10-minute misconduct. You get a 10-minute
Yeah,
misconduct.
just passing them out like crazy.
Yeah.
Which would mean nobody's on the ice. Maybe I might get the notion.
We may be looking at like 8-on-8 basically. With the benches, it's going to be a lot of room on the bench right now.
Maybe I could get the no-shit goal. Greer would probably be gone for sure.
Or the
I kind of
Marchand
forgot
shot.
about that.
Oh my God, that was cross-checking by Kapanen, big time.
Now, and Kapanen got sent off the ice, and he responded. Fans were flipping him the bird, and Kapanen
And he
looked
blew a
up and
kiss.
started
He blew a kiss back to the fan.
Yeah.
That was great.
Yeah.
Gotta love it.
As long as that's all it is, and there's not the going to the crowd and no.
Right.
Yeah.
Surely they don't do that in the NHL, do they?
Not anymore. What was that? The Bruins in 75?
Yeah.
They went to the crowd
With skates on.
Yep.
That's hilarious.
Coach was up there too. Yeah, I found that clip.
And they're starting to sing.
Yeah.
And now it's another 2-man advantage for Florida.
Jeez.
And there it is. 6-1 Florida. Rodriguez.
Rich.
Oh, Rich.
Fuck.
I'm so sorry.
Man, I want Rich
That's,
to get
that's
back.
terrible. I mean, they just took one penalty after another. And that's actually
And,
a pretty
and we don't get, and it's a push now on the 7 for our best
for
bet.
Jack. Jack's going to push. Yep.
Yeah.
Probably. Well, we hope. There's still 350 left.
Yeah, there probably going to be some more fights. I wouldn't.
And that's officially 3-0 first period over and 3-0 full game over now in this series.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Rodriguez?
probably not a great goal for Pickard to give up.
That was Rodriguez too, right?
Yep. Evan Rodriguez.
My second bargain bin. Unbelievable. Yeah.
You got it, yeah.
That too. Second, I had Rodriguez and Perry were my bargain bins. Unreal. 2 bargain bins hit today.
Nice.
Tonight.
All right. I'll cut the clip later.
Yep. Wow. Plus
That's a great
425, plus 325.
Well done.
Holy shit, man. Yeah, I'll post the tweet right now before I forget. But yeah, both of them. 2-0 sweep with bargain
Both
bins
of them.
tonight. Holy fuck.
Are y'all having a show tomorrow?
Thursday.
Thursday.
Thursday, 2 p.m. Eastern. Daily show to break down the game. And then, of course, Betcast at night. Yep.
Well, at least we went 3-1-1 on best bets, anyways.
Yeah.
Well, because it doesn't really count because we took the same bet.
I was going to say Edmonton going after Lusterinen, but yeah, that's not going to.
That 7's not safe.
No, yeah, it could be a push. Hopefully it's a push. Yeah.
Yeah, it could be a loss.
So I grabbed that plus 168 on what ended up being the 6th goal for Florida.
Nick, I'm sweating under 7.5. Yes,
this
I
is-
have it in a parlay. It's under 7.5. Sorry, Russ.
So I now got 5 next goals in a row in this game, and I think that ties a record that I had earlier this postseason on a Betcast where I had 5 in a row.
Wow.
No.
It was the next goal has been sensational. What else can you say? Magical.
That's
Yeah.
sometimes it gets hot like that.
These poor referees.
How much video they're going to have to watch after this game? Jesus.
Yeah, really. Oh, what a save there, Pickard. There we go. The push for our guy Jack there on the 7. My goodness.
if it's like our sport, they'll have a supervisor there, and they'll have to go over every one of these penalties to take a look at what could have been done differently, and did we make the right call, and that's just it's a pain in the ass. I don't know about them, but I would think so.
Who was in the box there? Is that Mikola? Hopefully. Hopefully it wasn't Noshik. If it's going to score, at least be Noshik, please.
Yeah, unfortunately, our
Marchand shot. I think that was a Marchand shot.
Was it?
I'm delayed, so hopefully I'll see it.
Yeah, you're
I'm
behind
at
y'all
the
too.
No, I wasn't.
2:15
No, I don't think it was. Never mind. I thought I heard him say Marchand. I got the volume down so low I might not have heard it right. No, it wasn't.
Edmonton power play here in the final 2 minutes. What else is new? Power play, shocked.
There's now definitely not going to be a Marchand shot.
Yep.
Oh, everything's probably locked up now.
Could be a McDavid shot though.
Is he still out there?
Yeah.
From him.
Is McDavid still out there?
Yeah, he
Not
gets
now. I'm sure not now he will. They're going to probably say, you know what?
There's no need to put McDavid.
Yeah, right. The fact that it's been a physical game, no reason to even put him on the ice at this point anymore.
I would.
That's all you need. Somebody cheap shotting him.
Yes.
And just a greater sweat from a 7.5 and the 7 for the best for the show.
What a save. Bobrovsky sprawling to make a save in a 6-1 game. That's championship effort right there from your goaltender.
Well, as dominant Florida's been in this game, at the end of the day, Edmonton is still only down.
That was a Bouchard shot.
That's right.
So they can just erase this and come back tomorrow.
You got to regroup and get ready for Game 4.
And they got 3 days to clear their head and get ready for a chance to make this the best 3 series.
Yeah.
That's the way they got to look at it.
If they go down 3-1, I'm not saying it's for sure over, but damn near over if they go down 3-1.
And if you're Florida, you have to break Edmonton's spirit next game.
Yes.
I'm surprised they have Bouchard even out on this. Why would you even do that?
Yeah, that is.
Nobody else to skate.
And I want him to be out there to shoot the puck more, but even I say that he shouldn't be.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They only got like 8 guys left on the bench.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah, I know.
Well,
the benches are sparse right now, both sides. Yeah.
I think I counted 7 or 8.
Yeah, Bouchard's got 9. 2 in this period.
Colson.
Perry's trying to go after Mikola now. Here we go again. Yeah.
Perry, I can see being out there.
Noshik is trying to pop Perry now.
Oh.
And the Rats are being thrown on the ice in the middle of all
this.
Yeah. Jeez, chaos, yeah.
Perry will break a hip and you stop.
Like, how many Rats is Corey Perry going to get hit with?
Yeah.
Look at the referee holding him back.
Isn't it funny that the Rat is on the team with all the Rats? Like, it's just so
funny how that happens, isn't
it? Yeah.
And I think now it's going to disperse. There we go.
Yeah. What a game.
6-1 Florida. Certainly for Florida, Edmonton kind of came unglued tonight. Let's be real about certainly with their discipline. There's no doubt they did.
I agree.
Yep. There is absolutely no doubt they came unglued a little bit with their discipline.
Florida's in their head right now.
Yep. Yeah. There's a little truth to that.
Yep.
And they're professionals. They can regroup.
Isn't it the reset button time for Edmonton? You got to flush it.
Yeah.
You have 2 days. I think tomorrow you don't even get away from the rink tomorrow. It is Florida. It is the sunshine, the warm weather. Enjoy it for 1 day. Practice on Wednesday, and game on Thursday. That's what I would do if I'm Chris Knobloch. Get him away from the rink tomorrow.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Rest and go to the beach, whatever. Just enjoy your Tuesday tomorrow, and have a mental reset day.
Yep.
That's what I'd do if I'm the coach. You agree with that, Alex?
I definitely agree with that. Yeah, that's exactly what I would be doing.
Yep.
And stay off South Beach.
That's right. Yeah. Oogle the hot broads and chicks in the bikinis down there.
Yep.
And whatever. Whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever you got to do to get your mind off the
whatever
the game
works
tonight and hit the reset button. Yeah, that's exactly what you got to do. No question. Wow, great Betcast again here tonight on this Monday. Good results. We hit a couple big prices in the Betcast. Alex cashed a big plus 600 series prop with the fight in the series. Thanks to Darnell Nurse and Jonah Gadjevich for providing those fireworks tonight. Great stuff. We'll go all around the horn one last time for final thoughts before we close this down for tonight. Dre, we'll start with you. Great Betcast. Always enjoy having you on.
Yeah, thanks a lot, man. I enjoyed my night here. Obviously, it's always a good time with you guys, and love casting bets with you guys, listening to your info, and just happy to be a part of it. So good to see you guys, and hopefully to see you guys next season for sure.
We recognize you in the chat always. Exotic Wagers. We know whenever we see that name in the YouTube chat, we know that's our guy, Dre, in the YouTube
Carson,
chat.
come here.
Appreciate you joining us. Shay, we'll go to you actually next. Shay with his boy Carson.
Tell him about
our next great hockey prodigy. There he is.
Yeah.
Carson, what's up?
Hey, guess who won? Florida 6-1.
He's a little exhausted, right now. It is late for him. It is 11 o'clock. Yeah.
We're new to the hockey thing. You guys have taught me a lot about it, especially the betting side of it. And there's just so many different angles compared to other sports. And I'm a baseball guy, but baseball betting sucks. But hockey's a lot of fun, and a lot of that's contributed to what you guys have taught me.
A lot of things about baseball suck compared to hockey, but you may continue.
True.
Yeah,
it's a great sport, but it's just hard to bet. And but I've enjoyed it, and a lot of that is because of the shows and listening to what you guys do, and it means a lot. And also how kind you were to my son.
Yeah,
he's getting to that jerk age though.
Pain in the ass age. Yeah.
12.
Yeah. Gets a little lippy, talks back a little bit. Yeah, definitely. That age where kid thinks they're smarter than the
He's in that transition zone, if you know what I mean.
Right.
Yeah, you can be a teenager in a few years, so batting down the hatches. Best is yet to come for you as a dad, for sure, no doubt about that. Good stuff. Fernando, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Very good. I just want to give you the chance to say some final thoughts, man.
Oh.
We're glad you're a new hockey fan. Thanks for the kind words that you enjoy the show.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate the time and the opportunity you guys gave me to be on the show. And I hope that in the future I can be on more shows as well. And definitely, we'll continue to watch your guys' videos, every day when they come out or every other day, depending on the NHL schedule. But I really appreciate the time, and I'm always, forwarding the YouTube channel to friends to get the word out so that people can hear the content as well. So I think that's always important, spread the word out to other people that like the sport and may not know of the specific of the channel. And so that's what that's what I like to do to help people out too, because I know other people like to bet as well. So definitely, I really appreciate the time. Thank you so much.
Yeah, that's awesome, man.
Cool.
We appreciate that. We really appreciate that.
We do our best. We trust me. We really market the hell out of our stuff, Alex and I alone. But to get other people chipping in and spreading the word and telling a friend, telling a family member, posting some of our shows, and sending links to people on. Oh, look at this great hockey betting show I found. Can't say enough how much that helps us.
Yeah,
thank you so much for that.
Thank
no
you.
doubt about
Thank you
that.
so much.
No doubt. Perlo, great day. You were good on the Daily Show as always, and a great Betcast tonight.
Yeah, I said just I didn't forget it. Alex goals props, man, it was freaking awesome. Just threw a ton on there. That's my bankroll for the week, and then just keep on hitting after that. It's always fun. And you know what? I just really I love the NHL more than I love any particular team. And I've said that a million times. I love hockey and I love NHL hockey. So hearing people come into the sport to me really makes me happy. It's what it's all about, man. I think this is the greatest sport in the world, myself personally, and we kind of joke about other sports, but whatever, it's cool, you like other sports, but eventually everybody's going to start to realize that hockey is the best sport in the world. So the more we can, the more I see people coming to hockey, I just, it's great. It's great for us because we get more betting to do, and more people betting is always good for us financially speaking, but even better for why we did this in the first place. We just love the game, and we want to share it out to a whole bunch of people. We do things that are reasonable, very reasonably. You can go out on anywhere. You're not going to find too many places that give out picks like this basically for free daily, and we do it because we just love the sport in general and we want people to enjoy it. So I'm happy, Fernando, that you're coming to, and I hope that more people come in through you. Because it's a great sport and it's a great game. So
yes, thank you so much. It is. I like hockey a lot. I feel like that's going to be my new favorite sport. To be honest.
Look at that. I love it.
Yeah,
love
great.
it.
That's what we
Absolutely
want to
terrific,
hear.
man.
Yep.
Absolutely terrific. I'm telling you, anyone that's never watched hockey or given hockey the time of day, never given it a chance, and then they finally tune in for that first time, I'm telling you, they're hooked. A lot of them, and they don't go back, and they just say, "Wow, how did I not discover how great hockey was before this?" And it sounds like Fernando's one of those people. So great. Love to hear that. There's no doubt. Alex, the birthday boy. I know it was yesterday, but
Happy birthday, Alex. By the way.
Thank you. Yeah, I mean, so far 36 has been pretty good. Last night was awesome. Tonight was awesome. Like I said, cashing those next goal props. It's just been a good night. And like I said, I'm glad I went with the approach I went to. Nothing pregame, clean slate. Like sometimes this is a good way to approach when you have something like this, like a Betcast, or you're looking for live wagering. Keep everything fresh and clean pregame, and just go in and attack live, and end up being a very profitable night and a fun, enjoyable night with you guys as well. So we appreciate everybody watching. We appreciate everybody who's watched on YouTube all season long with these Betcasts. Like I said, it's the last free Betcast. Of course, we have the one Thursday, but just want to say thanks to everybody who has joined us for these evenings all year long, all season long. Yep. It's been fantastic.
No doubt. This is our last free Betcast. It's not our last Betcast, but they'll be Patreon only for the rest of the way, including, of course, Game 4 on Thursday. So, again, before we sign off, we do want to remind people of that Thursday night, Game 4. And it is now going to be a big Game 4, especially for the Edmonton Oilers, trailing this series 2-1. Make sure you join us Thursday night this week, June 12th, 8 p.m. Eastern. Game 4, Stanley Cup Final, Patreon exclusive live Betcast. We will be here for it. And the only way to subscribe to that Betcast Thursday night, patreon.com/iceguys, just $10 per month. And again, we're in off-season mode just about. So on the days of the Stanley Cup Final, if you're a Patreon member, you'll get our Stanley Cup Final betting card, sides, totals, player props. And you will also get all sports betting card on the days during the NHL offseason and any Stanley Cup Final. So tomorrow and Wednesday, for example, we'll give you an all sports betting card the next 2 days. And all days after the season ends, we'll be posting a sports betting card for you on Patreon. So something to keep you going through the summer months, to keep your subscriptions active and alive and going through the summer and the off season if you prefer. We got lots of Player Suite interviews lined up in the off season as well. Free agency recap show in July, all that and more, plus all the remaining Betcasts. So patreon.com/iceguys, just $10 per month for that. Great stuff. Can't thank all of you enough. Perlo, Fernando, Dre, of course, Alex. He'll be back on Thursday for both shows. Shout out to everyone in the chat. Hit the like button on the way out. Everyone that joined us earlier, too, including Goose from the concert that he was at. Just great stuff. Another great Betcast. Thanks to all of you for the support. This is Ian Cameron. We're signing off for Game 3 of the Stanley Cup Final. Florida wins 6-1 to take a 2-1 series lead. We will be back on Thursday daily at 2 p.m. Eastern with our Game 4 Ice Guys preview show and Patreon exclusive live Betcast 8 p.m. Eastern at night. We will see you again on Thursday for another edition of the Ice Guys.